where you go. A place I've never known, a place I've never known. Can see it in your eyes. Somewhere that you call home, somewhere that you call. Come on in, we've all been waiting.
We're AKT, the national charity providing safe homes and better futures for LGBTQ+ young people. We believe no young person should have to choose between a safe home and being who they are, and we work to make sure all LGBTQ+ young people get the start in life they deserve. A quarter of all young people at risk of homelessness identify as LGBT, and 77% say rejection and or abuse from the very people who are supposed to protect them, their family, is the primary cause. For the past 30 years, we've been striving to prevent youth homelessness by providing safe homes and better futures for young people at risk of or experiencing homelessness. We can offer accommodation with trained hosts, safe places to stay, life skills training, access to emergency support, and much more. You can find all the information you need to get in touch on our website. Whether you're in need of help from us, or you want to support our work by donating, volunteering, or mentoring. AKT, safe homes and better futures for LGBTQ+ young people.
Hello again. Welcome back. I hope you really enjoyed Blood on the Clock Tower. I was watching very closely. I really enjoyed the blood, the clocks, all levels of the tower. Really,
Bit towering for me. Bit towering.
I am Jonathan Sims, Johnny, co-creator of the Magnus Archives, and I'm joined by the actively putrefying corpse of my co-creator Alex. Alex,
That made me laugh.
Alex, I can see the little, I can see the little -1, -1, -1 as your poison status
Yep.
progresses.
Little bit.
So, we are currently in the middle, and
I have
oh,
lost Johnny. I don't know if chat can hear him.
oh my god, chat, can you hear me? Everyone, yeah,
Oh, you're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
Okay, good.
You're back.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Wonderful. I love technology. Anyway, we are currently doing a
Oh, this
fundraising
bodes really
thing
well.
for the for AKT, the Albert Kennedy Trust, fantastic charity that does homelessness work with LGBTQ plus youth. We are doing amazingly with donations. We are currently over 5,000, which means that we have unlocked one after this next segment, which I am very excited.
Oh, you broke up again, Johnny, mate.
Oh, what?
Okay, I might
I'm back.
jump in
Okay.
and take over.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, are
Okay.
you back again?
Apparently,
Okay,
apparently I'm
go on.
back again. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to let the
All right.
technology defeat me. We are
right.
going to be seeing a clip from Hilltop, the Magnus Archives and Protocol stage show that we put on last October. The full video of which should be coming out in with the next few months, and it's really exciting, really cool. And also, we hit 5,000, which means at some point in the not too distant future, we are going to be doing a stream of Tomodachi Life. I don't know what that is, but
I
I'm
do.
excited.
I do. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna
Yes.
deeply hate it with the passion of a burning sun.
And if we hit 7,000, I'm told that we are going to be doing part 2 of a stream we did a little while ago of The Forest, which I remember being like a really chill nature game. I spent a good 2 hours wandering around,
It's so much hard
just
work for me. It's
just
don't
just picking
don't.
flowers. I think I picked up flowers or wood. Was that? I said. I mean, like I just. It was really relaxing. You seemed really stressed, but I couldn't tell you why. Anyway,
Do you have any idea how hard it is keeping the horror away from you in horror games? Anyway,
we
we
have
can still accept
closed.
donations.
Oh yes, absolutely. Again, Twitch bits, YouTuber subscriptions, those do not count. If you want to donate, please go to Tiltify, which is in the Twitch description, or rustyquill.com/donate. We are now closing our second giveaway, but don't worry, there's a third giveaway. Can you believe it? Our partners at the Gilded Tiefling, that's TEA Fling,
It's very
have
clever.
crafted.
It's a very clever name.
It's actually a really good name.
It's a
It is actually
clever
really good.
pun.
Yeah, you're no selling it, but it's a good name. They've crafted 4 original tea blends and 1 coffee inspired by the Magnus Archives. You can pre-order these brews and accessories at the Gilded Tiefling, TEAFLING.com, and you might, if you join our third giveaway, win some samples.
And we haven't forgotten about the cast reads as well, which are still very much on the table. However, I've been told, quote, no one wants to hear you in your current state, Alex, so you're going to have to put a delay on that, because apparently I sound filthy and horrible. So much love to the guests that are going to have to put up with that imminently.
That they say that when you're ill, artifice drops and your true self comes through, and your true self is just full of
Oh
gunge,
God, no.
full of goop. So, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for continuing to donate. And thank you all for tuning in for our next very exciting segment, which is there's going to be a little Magnus Archives inspired role playing game using the Call of Cthulhu system with Ross Bryant, Alexander Newell, Laurie Davis, Paula Deming, and Cup. And also Johnny not required. Oh, okay. Well, I'm Johnny not required, so I will say goodbye. I didn't want to play an RPG anyway. I just, I'm
And we're live. Hello. So yeah, the words he was looking for is push the roll. Those are the words that didn't quite make it past the finish line. Push the roll. But hello, everyone. Why don't you all introduce yourselves? First come, first serve, so that people know who we are, what we're doing, and why we're here, etc., etc., etc.
Great. I'll go ahead and start. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Ross Bryant. I'm the host of Push the Roll with Ross Bryant, an actual play role-playing game podcast. The premise of which is that we improvise horror stories and play them out through the system Call of Cthulhu. We take titles suggested by our Patreon subscribers, select one at random, use that title to inspire a brand new scenario, and then improvise it and put it out as a podcast. So we've sort of created this little night gallery anthology series of horror tales. It's hey man, Magnus and Push the Roll, two great tastes that taste great together. We're both
like
creating
peanut butter
these.
and chocolate.
Yeah, you got peanut butter in
upsetting.
my chocolate. I got chocolate in your peanut butter, etc. So, but that is what we're here to do. But I come with members of our team, of our rep company. We've got Cup and Paula.
Wow.
Hi.
Go ahead, Paula.
I'm Paula also, and me. I'm here. I'm Paula Deming. Yep.
Wow, I don't know if I can top that. I'm Cup.
hard.
I produce Push the Roll with Ross Bryant, and I am also on the show. I'm also wearing a t-shirt for the stuff since we're talking about food. Yeah, we're kind of like the stuff. Enough is never enough.
Indeed.
Hello, and I'm Lori. I'm bringing part of the Magnus peanut butter, apparently.
Yes.
And that's where I'm from.
Excellent. A crunchy morsel indeed. And
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Magnus is crunchy. Like officially, we're very much on the crunchy side of things as opposed to smooth. Let no one ever accuse us of being smooth. That is not a thing that
a
we have
little
ever achieved.
salty.
yeah. God, sweet and savory. It tastes great together. But you know it's not crunchy? The role-playing game system Call of Cthulhu. It's actually quite simple and streamlined.
Oh, very nice segue.
Yeah, you don't have to do that much math when you play this game, which is good because we're going to be making it all up on the spot, and we don't want to be super duper bogged down with crunching our numbers, though we may from time to time. I'm going to be fully cards on the table here. Alex and Lori, we've never met before until this moment. This is our first moment meeting. We've never interacted, and already off the rip, we're diving right into the deep end of doing the most intimate thing that a group of people can do together: play a tabletop role-playing game.
Make a beautiful story together and make it horrific. Yeah.
Yes. Weaving imaginative wonders together in the looms of our imaginations.
Quick, Lori, start telling everyone it's what your character would do to make me look good.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. Somebody's breaking out early as the problem player, I see. Great. Wonderful.
What am I going to do then?
So that's kind of Cup's deal. So
well, I can back off. It's fine.
No. Please, everybody play your position. Play how you want. And it is apropos that we should all play how we want today, because this isn't just us getting together to have fun, playing a game together, and also raising money for an amazing cause, the Albert Kennedy Trust. We're also here to make a rather cool announcement. This exact same brain trust that you see here on your screens is currently recording a brand new official actual play series based on the Magnus Archives role-playing game by Monty Cook Games. That's right, an official Magnus actual play series.
Yay.
Was one of the rewards during Rusty Quill's Kickstarter for the Magnus Archives sequel back in 2022, and we are very excited to be able to tell you that it will release on the Magnus Archives Protocol podcast feed soon. So make sure you follow the feed to keep up to date on news regarding the actual play and the release dates. It's all these wonderful players that you see here: Lori, Alex, Paula, Cup, delving into the world of Magnus together.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I really enjoy seeing all of your little notes poking out of the top of the
Yeah.
book. All the plans are being made already.
Yes. So I'm weaving
Actually,
my
that makes
plans.
me nervous that
plans
Ross
and
has already
plots.
marked so
no.
many pages in that book.
Yes, that's right.
I've been keeping an eye on chat, and I'm just enjoying everyone being like, "Oh, Cup's not hinting anymore. Cup's finally not teasing anymore. Thank God."
Yes, Cup's been keeping our audience on tenterhooks for weeks.
That's right. Yeah. Now the cat's out of the bag at last.
That's right. But now the cat's out of the bag. The hooks are out of the box. We've twisted the lament configuration into shape, and now the hooks are out. We have such things to show you. So, but we right now have one thing to show you. We got a game to show you, but we don't know what it is. We have no idea what we're about to do. So that means that instead of doing what we normally do, which is rolling a die on a table of Patreon subscriber submitted titles to get our title, we're going to turn to the chat. Cup, let's go into the chat and find some titles to inspire today's game.
Oh my gosh, this is moving very fast. So bear with me for a
shout.
minute. Alex, can you see the chat as well? If
I
you
can see the chat. There is a little bit of a lag at my end, but I can definitely see it. I'll call out any that jump.
Yeah, pick one that appeals to you, and then maybe I'll pick one on our side, and then the audience can kind of vote on
There's
those
some
two.
good
I think that's
games.
going to
There's
be a
good
donation
titles coming in.
opportunity. Yeah. Or Paula, if you
Toast
see
to
one.
whatever waits beyond. That's not bad.
Ooh,
I thought that
fun.
one was nice.
I love that. I like that title.
Beyond
a
the
lot.
Gossamer Gate. That one's pretty good.
Beyond the Gossamer Gate.
That is nice.
Okay, we have wet peanut butter.
Okay, we've got it. We've established a spectrum of quality.
We have good nuns with bad habits. Yes.
Good nuns, bad habits, not bad.
Pastor, I barely know her.
Pastor, I barely know her. Good stuff.
We do have to pick two, though,
I'm
right?
not doing Blood on the Clock Tower. Veto. I'm vetoing Blood on the Clock Tower as a
Oh,
title.
come on.
More teeth
my
than
God.
expected. That stands out to me. That's got some good vibes.
These are all
It's
bangers.
Very Magnus.
Let's each do one. We'll do one from the Magnus side and one from the Push the Roll with Ross Bryant side. Paula, do you want to pick ours?
I'll let can you see Lowry?
No, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah. And I understand it's an embarrassment of riches here. Clearly, the chat is submitting so many good ones. So now's not the time to let perfect be the enemy of the good. Just reach in, grab the first one that really sparks joy for you, and that'll be the one that you advocate for.
Give me your bones.
Wow.
Strong.
Very direct.
You know
I
what?
like it.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Beyond. I'm gonna have to go with Beyond the Gossamer Gate if we have to suggest one at our end. Yeah,
Right.
I think
calls to
Gossamer
me as
Gate
well.
is this. I like a bit of cheeky alliteration. It's a strong one.
Same.
I'm getting
Beyond the
very
Gossamer Gate
thin.
and Give Me Your Bones are the two that we're pitting against each other.
Yes, I
There
don't
were
know exactly
so
how the
many.
vote works, but
That were good, but yeah.
Are we against Give Me Your Bones Beyond the Gossamer Gate? It's a little bit wordy.
Oh,
Yeah,
well-
Give Me Your Bones, Beyond the Gossamer Gate,
well, Alex, while
Dead
we're
Man's
talking
Chest,
about
Stranger Tides. Yeah.
while we're talking about the donations, we do have a goal at £6,000 to introduce the second title. So there's a chance we will play both of these titles throughout our little session. here.
Oh,
Ooh,
good point.
Great.
Oh yeah.
The question is Bones the franchise or is the Gate the franchise? Because one of them is an entry in the broader franchise, right?
We'll have to figure that out as we play. We don't quite know yet. This will just kind of establish our starting point, our the vibe of our story already in progress. So now's the time for the chat, I think, to vote to decide which of these two titles, Give Me Your Bones or Beyond the Gossamer Gate, will be our starting point today.
I'm hoping someone gets
How
in
do
our
they
ear.
vote?
How do they vote? How do they vote? What a great question.
It's all going to be done via a chat poll, I believe. That
poll.
should be going up imminently, and then, I mean, normally that's how we do it.
Great.
But
Democracy in
until
action.
I hear the mystery voice in my ear.
And there is also rustyquill.com/donate for these other goals that we have throughout the session.
Great.
There is a goal for every £200. Ross, no pressure, but you are supposed to unleash the horrors.
Oh, I every 200 pounds I have
Every
to quote,
200 pounds.
unleash the horrors, unquote.
Yes, exactly.
Release the
Be
beast.
warned, last time we had a mechanism like this, it was just like, cool, you need to release 8 horrors immediately. Go. And like, 2
Laura's
out of
face
4
when-
party members didn't make it past the first 5 minutes.
Phenomenal.
God, I've got so many horrors. I'm giving them away. We're going crazy here. But yes, this is democracy in action. Please vote for your title of choice. Then that title will be sent to the Electoral College, where a group of electors will decide which title best represents their constituents. That will cull the herd even more until we get the final victor.
Ooh,
the system works, folks. The system
While
works.
we wait for the title to come in, Ross, maybe we should ask Alex and Lori, do you have the character sheets available?
Yes, I
Yeah.
Because when Ross kind of sets the stage and the setting, we'll all jump in there and just pick any occupation that appeals to us. And
I would say that this is kind of an interesting way to go about it. It seems counterintuitive, but I think it's kind of cool to almost pick your character archetype first.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it. There is a precedent at our end where any RPG, technically, I'm not allowed to pick till last until someone tells me, because I have a tendency to break games. I don't mean to, but I do. So I might respectfully, let other people pick first from a place of pure respect, rather than you don't want to give me things with any kind of ability to ruin the show. You don't want to do that. It goes badly.
There's no ruining here.
Need a more for actual voting here. I think this is meant to be done through donations. Is that correct?
You can go to rustyquill.com/donate.
So the poll is on
That's rustyquill.com/donate, and you can vote there. Vote with your donations. This, as I said, this is how democracy works.
Gosh, it
voting
really
your
is.
conscience matters a little bit, but voting with your donations is really how policy gets made.
Yeah, make sure you lobby.
Started.
Make sure you lobby for your choice, right?
That's right. If anyone in the chat wants to establish a super PAC whose flows of dark money are very hard to trace, that's also
just go
legal,
to rustyquill.com/back channel payments, and then you can
yeah.
But for once, this money's going to a good cause, at least.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For once, this money's going to a very good cause.
Thank you for bringing it back.
Aiding and assisting people's lives, making a life better for your fellow human beings.
Yes.
But I just want to focus up on these two titles for a second.
Yes.
So Give Me Your Bones and Beyond the Gossamer Gate. Because the way our show works, for anyone watching right now who hasn't listened, is when we get one of these titles, we have a brief little moment of iteration and brainstorming about what that title sort of suggests to us, genre-wise or maybe time period-wise. It's not so much what the horror is, but more so what the starting point is. So like, okay, I'm hearing in my ear.
Everyone.
The polls are going crazy. The polls are going crazy. I'm standing in front of my big green screen showing you the areas on the map where the districts are being called. So I'm just going to throw out like, Give Me Your Bones. Does that speak to anything in particular to anybody in terms of like subgenre or vibe? Give Me Your Bones.
I gotta say, it's schlocky, man. Compared to Gossamer Gate, it's schlocky. It's something that's got a little bit of indie dirt to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Beyond the Gossamer Gate is like a distinguished gothic pulp novel. Give Me Your Bones is a battered clamshell VHS cassette with 18 plus stamped on the front.
100%.
I was thinking like Gravediggers.
You go in and ask for Gossamer Gate.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
Also, Give Me Your Bones makes me think crossbones, makes me think pirates. Maybe this is like a seafaring adventure.
Good shout.
I immediately was thinking of bones like pushing out of a body.
Oh yeah.
Which very Magnus.
Very much so.
I think.
Yes.
Laura, you fit right in here.
I find it Give Me Your Bones interesting though, because it isn't I'm gonna take your bones. It's give me. Like there's something transactional about that, which I like. It's hitting kind of vampire, invite me inside, give me your bones, give me them. You have to give me your bones, please.
Yeah,
something interesting there.
I thought about like
which must be given willingly.
See what I mean? Like there's something odd there.
It evoked like a butcher shop for me, like someone's going to the butcher shop and kind of collecting bones for some purpose that we maybe don't know.
I mean, I don't know how they do it in the US, but in the UK, everyone, you donate your bones at the end of your big meaty meal, and it's kind of like handing in cans. They get recycled back into cows. It's just how we do things here.
Cool.
Alex,
everything I've heard about your country is true. Good.
Okay,
give me-
Gossamer Gate is like we're like passing through. That makes me feel like we'd be doing something where we're like interacting with other like dimensions or timelines or
Yeah.
something. We're passing through something.
Right. Again, these are the
kind of-
horrors. I'm curious about setting. Like, what are
Yeah.
these? Where do these imply? So, like, I like the idea of butcher shop or someone
So
rapping on the door, like being like, "I'm collecting bones." That sounds almost like maybe contemporary. Give me your bones. Also, maybe sounds to me like it might be like a cult slasher from like the 70s, 80s, or something.
Oh yeah.
Beyond the Gossamer Gate sounds like
I was thinking 70s as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Beyond the Gossamer Gate sounds to me like it might be set in like a posh drawing room in like the 19th century. Or something.
Yes, good call. Yeah, almost like a gaslight.
Counterpoint, I agree that would work, but similarly, Gossamer for me immediately elicits like the showgirl costume, the kind of layered Gossamer thing as a kind of maybe a bit later than music halls, but you're kind of in the sort of late 1920s kind of golden gentleman's club age and so
I
on.
love that setting.
Such a cool idea.
I would love that setting of a music hall or a gentleman's club, or there's another way you could take it. This could be like Vegas or Atlantic City.
Well,
yeah, you know what I mean?
This could almost work, not to tell the audience that their choice doesn't matter, but this could almost work with either title because bones is another way to say dice. Throw the bone, if you're throwing bones, you're rolling dice.
That's a good shout.
Still be in sort of old timey Vegas gangstery kind of thing if we wanted. Depends on like then what's changing is kind of that horror vibe that you decide you want to go with, Ross.
Yeah, what Paul is saying here is that, like, as we say, democracy in action, and we're sort of presenting you with a false dichotomy, a false choice.
Well,
no
the poll closes in 1 minute.
Alternatives you pick,
we almost have the answer.
Remember, the poll sponsored by Hobster, so pick whatever you want. It's fine, but Hobbs is not that big of a choice. You just do you.
Gossamer Gate is also giving me. I'm thinking fields, and it's making me think very Midsummer. If you wanted a different take on it as well, just
rural.
Yeah, culty rural, exactly. It's it makes me think of fairies immediately. Which
yes, I
I'm
love
imagining
that.
almost like a group of like 70s Back to the Land, Ren Fair vibes. Are we close to having a result of our?
Yes,
voting?
1 minute ago the poll was going to close in 1 minute. I believe we are very, very close.
I think we're within seconds of you.
It's closing in 3, 2, 1. All right, it is time. It is time to declare a winner. Great.
Okay.
All right. Bones won with 374
So Bones won.
pounds.
We don't know by how much
for voting. I don't know what the relative scale is. I don't know if it was Bones by a nose, if it was Bones by a femur. Okay, it won by 100 pounds. So
but that
people like
we
boning.
raised so much money just now. That's incredible.
Like a couple of minutes. Yeah,
that's incredible. Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Plus, in keeping with standard democracy, you get to claim no matter what the result is that it was a massive landslide.
Yes.
Massive landslide.
The people have spoken, and we have the mandate of heaven.
And we will give them our bones.
Yes. You have given us our votes, and we will give you our bones. All right. So while people were voting, we were brainstorming. And of all these kind of like little threads to tug on, there are a few that I personally am like pretty jazzed about. If Give Me Your Bones is our title, I like the idea of slashery vibes. I like the idea of like this weird idea of bones being given willingly. But I especially love this setting of like dance hall showgirl. That to me is like really cool. Okay. And as Paula pointed out, it's one that can kind of like fit either of the two suggested titles, bones being a slang word for dice. How do people feel about these things?
I'm on board.
I love it.
Yeah, really positive.
Love the title, love the setting. Great. Should we do the thing, Ross? Are you going to do the thing?
Yeah. So Give Me Your Bones is our title. Give Me Your Bones. I love it. All right. Give me your bones. The cosmos is a cyclopean infinity of chaos. Infinite branching paths stretching off to vistas in the distance that will drive the mind mad. Shall we shrink in the face of all this? Or will we climb aboard the chaos and ride it to the end, letting chance guide the way? This is Push the Roll. We're rolling dice. No, we're not rolling dice. We're soliciting your votes to create improvised Call of Cthulhu adventures in real time with themes of eldritch horror, the weird, the transhuman, the transmundane, the cyberpunk, the splatterpunk, the anything punk. We don't know until we vote. Anytime, any place, anything can happen when you push the roll. All right. Yeah. Here we are. So dance hall
I do love our
vibes.
intro. I know I'm in the show, but I do love the intro.
I enjoy it very much.
Right. And as someone who ran an actual play for years and years with the worst intros in the world, game respects game. It's hard, man. Good job. Straight out the gate.
Bless us all. God bless us, everyone. So where do we think here? I suggested that people already maybe select characters, but if we're setting ourselves in the world of a sort of dance hall, casino, there's a few ways to take it. Do we want to think more maybe mid 20th century like casino? Are we thinking like 20s bootlegger flapper vaudeville? Are we thinking like you suggested, kind of English dance hall of the turn of the century?
What about like Boardwalk Empire, kind of Atlantic City,
20s
grimy,
Atlantic City
20s,
kind of vibes?
Yeah,
I love it.
I love all of them though. So
they're all great, but hey, first idea, best idea. Let's go. And this is, I mean, to the point of the game that we're currently playing, the classic Lovecraftian era is the 1920s. So let's go ahead and set us there. Yeah. The flappers are flapping. Gin is being brewed in bathtubs. There's a Tommy gun under every shoulder, and a bob haircut.
The
on
violin
every head.
case industry has never been happier, never been booming more.
Yes, the pomade stock is going up, and much like the rest of the stocks, it will never fall. So let's
of course.
Let's imagine that our characters are all at one of these kind of bootleg dance hall casino type spots. You're all characters that populate this little world. I would like to say that maybe even now there's two ways in as I see it. Maybe our players are all patrons of a particular nightclub, or perhaps you're all employees of a particular nightclub. I like the idea that you might even be all showgirls. That's a cool.
I'm game.
Oh, sure. All use the same character sheet or similar character sheets.
Always a fan of that as well.
Great. So I'm imagining in those movies, like those old Busby Berkeley movies, or like a movie like Gold Diggers of 33, when like a stage manager with a big cigar bursts into a dressing room and it's a line of ladies like rolling up their stockings and it's like, you got 5 minutes to get on stage, you dizzy dames. So we're very much in that.
Geez, boss, I'm just not quite ready to go yet.
Great. Yeah. Get on stage, you two-bit hoofer, or it's back to Topeka with you. Yeah, we're gonna have all that kind of stuff. Great. So let's go around the horn and meet our dancing ladies. And maybe you're not all showgirls. Maybe you're other sort of performers at this nightclub. Perhaps I could see like a singer or a magician or a contortionist or something like that.
Ooh.
How do you feel? I really am drawn to the private detective. How do you feel about an undercover showgirl?
I love it. You've got
really
a reason.
Good about it.
I feel great about it. So not only are you a showgirl, you're a private dick who's employed by this place because you are looking for someone. I want to say that maybe you actually got the job here. You were hired by the sister of a young woman who worked as a dancer here months ago, who disappeared. She thinks something terrible is going on at this speakeasy, and you have sort of embedded yourself to figure out what the heck is going on.
I love that. It's the best way to find out.
Yeah.
Make them your friend.
I love it. All right. So Laurie is an undercover PI. Yeah, as light on her heels as she is observant of clues.
As fast with her pen as she is with her kicks.
Oh yeah, a step ball change and a spot hidden skill. So what else do we got here? I love a PI.
I gotta say, I'm tempted by a magician. I definitely think I could play the great Elaborato.
Elaborato.
I'd probably go with. I'd be tempted to go for like something like a spiritualist, where they technically they are a spiritualist, but it's all a bit scary and a bit much. So they take shelter in ooh, prestidigitation. Oh, I dropped it. You know, that kind of hiding in plain sight kind of thing.
I love it. Yeah, you're a show illusionist and prestidigitator who also dabbles in real magics. You do magic with a C and magic with a CK. I love it. So you're playing a stage magician. I can imagine you doing little illusions like pulling scarves out of a tuxedo while Laurie's character and a kick line is going by behind you.
Oh yeah, it's not good. It's not a good show. It's entertaining, but it's not good.
We have had some items come through with the donations. These could potentially be character inventory items. So I just want to kind of get those on the table. So we have an item, a Jade Soul Amulet from suggested by Jen Martini.
So S-O-U-L?
S-O-U-L, yes, Jade Soul Amulet.
Hey, this is my own ignorance speaking. Is Soul Amulet like a canonical thing?
Not that I'm aware of.
Great.
But
I mean, maybe they mean it's an amulet of a fish.
Great. Maybe it contains a soul. Maybe it's some sort of phylactery, but who knows? Maybe it's probably just a piece of jade.
It's probably just looks pretty. There's nothing in it.
Great. So somebody's got a jade soul amulet. Costume. Yeah.
I like that. And then the other item, which, I mean, it doesn't have to be the magician's, but it sure does fit. We have a roll of silver duct tape was duct tape around in the 20s? From Claire Jench. So thank you for these amazing items. Some kind of tape that is not going to strain verisimilitude.
From before the stream started, Tantaralis gave us a slightly damp velvet pouch containing a set of smooth dice made from semi-precious stones. The owner insists they are warding off bad vibes, but they're just plain math rocks.
Great. So I know it's going to be a race to see who gets to have the moist dice, but
I'm sure by the end we'll all be screaming, "Give me your damp bones!"
Yes.
Yes.
Great. We have perhaps Chekhov's bones right here in this little damp pouch.
We have a full array of items. The fourth item has come in, so we also have a switchblade from Aqua Buddha.
Great.
Oh, love a switchblade. Love it.
That's my God. I just had, this might make life difficult for you, Ross, but Aqua Buddha, just the username has inspired me to do something with my character.
Okay.
I think I want to be a performer, an ex-boxer who is now an aquatics performer named Splash Eddie. He goes
Splash Eddie. This is the most cup name ever.
Splash Eddie.
Splash Eddie Malloy.
What do you think your actual first name is?
It can't be Eddie.
I'm sorry. So Splash Eddie. So you're Eddie Splash Malloy or Splash Eddie Malloy. Love it.
He doesn't. His brain works different though, Ross. So he's Splash Eddie Malloy. But yeah, everybody will just call him Splash, I imagine. And yeah, he was a pretty successful boxer. Got into some legal trouble. He's kind of climbing his way back into society as an aquatic performer. So he's going to do like water wrestling if that's a thing. Maybe like some.
It is now.
Some very dangerous high dives. That sort of thing.
Yeah, my brain immediately goes to prestige. You've got to try and escape some wet rope at some point, right?
Oh, Alex, our characters might be working together on a very dangerous stunt.
Dangerous illusion.
Oh,
yes,
definitely.
Yes.
I'm imagining now.
It's fine. It's definitely fine. It's definitely going to be fine.
What at first I thought was a speakeasy is sort of like growing in scope if it includes a big old tank with a window on it where we have a full mermaid show that can happen at this nightclub. That's amazing. So we've got ex-pugilist Splash
nightclub
Eddie.
Science, and actually I'd turn out and see this show.
This show is sounding better and better all the time. And finally, Paula, what's coming into focus for you?
Well, hello. I think I'll be the musician, and in this scenario, I think I'll be the singer.
Great.
Perhaps I've just luckily somehow replaced the former main singing performer, whatever they would be called, the main vocalist, who just one day just wasn't here anymore. And now I have the position, and my performer name is, of course, Magnolia. But my real name's Maggie Brown.
Magnolia.
I'm very interested to talk to you, Magnolia, about
did I forget a name for you, by the way?
No, I think Eileen Darling.
Eileen Darling, amazing.
Formerly of the Times, London.
All right.
And sorry, Alex, what was your name?
I gave the name the Great Elaborato. I suspect his name is something like Bob Hitching or something really like what's the Bob Smith. There you go, Bob Smith.
Yeah.
The Great Elaborato, aka Bob Smith. We got Splash Eddie and Magnolia Brown. Great. A voice like an angel.
Are you going to drop some bars for us today, Paula?
Oh no, I've realized what I've done to myself here. Me. Okay.
All right.
Incredible.
For enough donations,
I was just going to say, we
will.
should set a donation level for that.
See, thankfully, Bob Smith adopts a very, very over-the-top British accent, which I think is going to make my life a lot easier.
Okay, great.
Ross, I also don't want to put pressure on you because you seem like you're about to introduce this thing, but a horror has broken through.
Already?
I told you, man. You can't trust
Well,
these
it's because
guys.
we raised so much voting for titles.
No, you're right, Cup. A horror has broken through. As we already know, a horror has broken through. Because Eileen Darling is already looking for a missing person. God knows what happened to this young girl from a small town somewhere in the Great Plains of America, came to the big city with stars in her eyes and then disappeared. God knows how it chewed her up and spit her out. But you're on the trail. That's horrible enough. But then you also know, I guess you all know, Magnolia Brown, of the strange disappearance of the vocalist that kept the stage here a couple of months ago.
Her name was Ruby.
Yeah.
That was her stage name.
Yeah. Let's call her Ruby Cox. And Ruby Cox has also disappeared. And you know what? Yes. What do you think the name of this nightclub is?
The Grotto?
Debutante's Delight.
Oh, better.
Debutante's Delight. I like, you know what? I'm sort of a both and sort of person. I like the idea of the grotto, especially because we've got this aquatic sort of theme that we've already established. But among the fat cats and the swells who come down to the grotto to see the fine young things that populate its stage and maybe press advances upon them at the stage door, it is known colloquially as the Debutante's Delight. Since all the debutantes that make their debut upon this stage are easy on the eyes and easier on the arm if you've got the money to back up your advances. This is the kind of reputation of these types of places, these like Ziegfeld-esque dance halls. Wonderful. The Grotto.
I like the Grotto. That was a great suggestion. Was that you, Laurie?
Yes.
I love that.
Good suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, now's the time where I guess I can say, do you all know how to play Call of Cthulhu?
I've listened to it being
Don't
played
die.
quite a lot.
I'm seeing.
Die. Sanity optional.
Yeah. You roll that D100 when I ask you for rolls. You're trying to roll low and get under those target numbers. If you roll under the main value, it's a success. If you roll under a half, it's a hard success. If you roll under a fifth, it's an extreme success. And there's lots of other mechanics we can get into if they arise, but we probably won't, because this will just be another night at the grotto.
Should we roll for luck real quick?
Let's roll for luck. You may not have a luck score on your sheet, and let's all roll for it.
So full disclosure, I'm having a tech issue which has basically said, hi, you know the 1920s spiritualist? That's far too modern for me to open as a file. So I'm somewhat struggling a little bit here.
Oh, if you sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'm on a bizarre internet time limit of like 5 minutes and I'll have a character sheet.
Great. Right. It's no problem. We'll probably roll like 2 times this entire time.
You can still roll luck though. Just remember the number.
Just remember the
number.
Yeah,
I can roll luck. I got my pen and paper. It'll be fine.
And the way you calculate your luck is you roll 3d6 and you multiply it by 5. So you can just go ahead and do that and see just how lucky your character is.
Wow.
How much luck they've used to navigate the nightlife so far, and how much it may have already started to run out.
I have
Splash.
70 luck.
I'm so lucky.
Wow.
70.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Great.
I have 65.
Nice. Wow. Very lucky.
Bad.
We're gonna be fine.
Splash
Yeah, me and
has-
Magnolia are gonna make it through fine.
Splash has 55 luck. He lost some of his luck when his girlfriend Ruby went missing.
30. I can never keep an assistant.
30.
Oh no.
Oh no.
30 luck. All right.
And you're
finally.
designing this stunt, this trick that we're gonna do. Amazing.
Now that's the kind of luck.
Listen,
I
okay,
like as a keeper.
I'm not the one who has to be lucky. It's whoever's escaping from the water, so it's fine. It's fine.
Got
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Oh, 30's bad, man. That is bad.
Okay, wonderful. Let me. So, are we feeling good?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I see
Yeah,
I
okay.
see these characters a little bit in my mind's eye. It's all kind of swimming into focus. This is how our show works. We don't know what's going to happen until it happens. So we have now met Eileen Darling, the great Elaborato, Splash Eddie, and Magnolia Brown. Great. But you did tell me that someone donated to say that the horrors have invaded.
Indeed.
Great.
Oh,
So let me
already.
start on. Let's start here. That's the sound of a needle caught in the locked groove on the turntable of a gramophone, going around and around and around as we move through what looks like a well-appointed Art Deco apartment. Beautiful champagne flutes on lacquered tabletops, a beautiful Art Deco mirror reflecting the skyline of New York outside of a window by night. And then see on the floor there, on the carpet, a scattering of roses, flowers and petals carpeting the ground, the long stems with their jagged, sharp thorns. And then see a lady's hand just laid out as if in tableau, gently touching the stems of the roses. And then see it sort of like shudder and shake and pulse. Then just sort of watch it as, much like a high society lady removes one of her elbow-length gloves. It is as though the bones underneath each digit squirm and slither and creep backwards out of the skin. As we fade on that scene, we know not when, we know not where, because right now another bit of music is flaring into our ears, this time not coming through the horn of a gramophone, but let's start in the bell of a trumpet. And our camera kind of moves out of the trumpet as we hear like hot jazz.
Great transition. Great transition.
And our camera sort of swings around to take in the huge show floor of what is known as the Grotto, a beautiful, highly glamorous and highly illegal nightclub here in New York, where the swells of the city all come to blow off steam and get their jollies and kicks after a night manipulating the stock market. See a ball rattling on a roulette wheel as we move by, a bunch of gentlemen in tuxedos move through a dance floor as we see a group of young ladies in long strings of beads and bobbed haircuts doing the Charleston across a checkerboard floor. See a liveried waiter with a tray covered in cocktails navigating this elegantly and dropping drinks onto various tables. and there doing tableside magic at one of these tables, in front of a large gentleman with two women on under each arm. We see the Great Elaborato. What does it look like when the Great Elaborato is going into the patter of one of his tricks?
Oh, it's quite distressingly bad. So the problem is this is a guy who is convinced that he's one of the great stage musicians, and he's doing up close, meaning that he's there. He's got a cape. He has a big top hat. He is very much not meeting the brief of the location, and unfortunately, he requires a lot of props, like a lot of props. Like he's doing close up magic with a fairly large suitcase behind him. So you get a lot of and of course you can see nothing up my sleeve, no sleeves at all. But with just a wave of my one second. Where is it? No. With just a wave of my wand, flowers for the lovely lady. I'm sure one of which is possibly your wife. I don't know, but there you go.
Great. The fellow's kind of like eyeing you. You have portrayed the way your magic comes across so well that I don't think you have to roll to see if you succeeded, because it looks like you didn't. And the man kind of looks at you. He's got a big old monocle in one eye. He kind of looks at you through the glass of his monocle. He's like, "Say there, bub. I didn't ask you to call. Say there, bub. I didn't call you over. So why don't you just tell me how much it's going to cost for you to make tracks and leave me alone with the missus, see?"
Oh, God. At which point it's just be like, "Oh, well, of course, I wouldn't require any kind of donation other than your attention, given that you've already provided this penny behind..." Wait, I've lost it.
The penny shoots out of your hand and has landed in someone else's drink on the table behind you.
And you know what? Doesn't even hesitate, reaches over. Sorry, just into the drink, Oh, there we go. Magic.
God. Hey, that's my Manhattan, buddy. Says the guy behind you.
Can anyone really own Manhattan? It's in here.
And tugging at his collar, we see there the Great Elaborato in all his glory. Our camera swiftly moves past the flop sweat of the Great Elaborato across the floor. Through the band up to one of those enormous, chunky, square microphones, and we can see there, dressed in the height of 1920s finery, about to launch into one of her jazzy tunes. Tell us a little bit about Magnolia Brown as she steps up to the mic.
Yeah, I think she steps up to the mic, and the dress, just like you said, like one of those, like, hugging every curve of her body, this elaborate hairstyle with maybe like a fascinator, kind of as a hat with a little bit of netting, gossamer netting over one of her eyes, as she steps up and says, "Let's have some fun, boys." And then she launches into them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them and dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, with the finger bone connected to the hand bone connected to the wrist bone. And maybe as she's like singing about all the parts of the body that the bones are connected to, maybe she's like doing a slight, she's not a burlesque performer, but maybe she's doing a slight tease of like, like, "Ooh, I could roll up my glove, or, roll my glove down just now," in her little dance as the arm bone connected to the elbow.
Oh, I love it. And right behind you, I want to say, kind of Busby Berkeley style, in black form hugging cat suits, there's a little group of dancers right behind you doing a sort of like skeletons dancing in a graveyard sort of vibe, with bones woven into their bodysuits.
And as sorry, Ross, as she's doing this, I think she's hoping to project nothing but absolute confidence. She deserves to be here. But this is the first, I think maybe when they got in, it was, "Hey, Ruby's hasn't come in. You're on.
You're the understudy."
Oh, geez, tonight? Oh, I don't know if I'm ready. Well, all right, I'll do my best. And so she's kind of like,
"If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, kid. Don't make us look bad out there, all right? Otherwise, you'll be out on your ass, savvy?"
You got it, boss. Don't worry, I won't let you down."
All right. I hear the band's striking up, so you get out there and make sure they keep sipping and rolling.
You got it. She pins on her fascinator, and runs out, and then turns it on.
Great.
Let's have some fun, boys. Back up to the present. Yeah.
Headbone. We get the whole little song. We pan past the dancers. We hear the voice of Magnolia Brown in our ear. And I wonder where. Actually, let's push past the dancers into a large, round Art Deco window at the back of the stage, where two little cascades of bubbles float up. You can see little false seagrass waving from side to side. And it's all set in the backdrop of this theater space, which is made to resemble an enormous Art Deco clamshell here in the grotto. There's a statue of a figure that's dressed like Poseidon. And
okay, is it me or does the grotto sound absolutely baller? I'm sorry, but this place is
amazing.
This place is really amazing.
It's amazing.
It's really good.
To the point, I think that's because the clientele is rich.
Yeah,
the people here are swells to the max. And perhaps from your vantage point behind this glass, Splash Eddie, you can see warped there someone who does not meet the dress code and the economic standards of the grotto, currently getting the bum's rush from the door. Yeah, beat it, Rummy. You ain't welcome here. Right through the door.
Amazing. Yeah, and I think that so he's behind the glass. He has to be wearing a one-piece bathing suit. I'm picturing like a dark navy wool bathing suit with piping around the arms, and the shorts are like incredibly snug. He's a former boxer. He's an athletic fellow, but he's like kind of leering out from the glass. I think he's actually looking for Ruby. He's kind of scanning the crowd, scanning the stage, looking for Ruby because they had a thing going on, and then maybe she cut out. I don't know.
Well, plus you're looking through like a foot of glass. You're probably there going,
exactly.
anything, man.
Yeah,
everything's just like, yeah, exactly. It's distorted.
Exactly. And the woman who's the mermaid to accompany your merman is like swimming down with her false fishtail after having sucked on some air from a tube, not quite visible through the window, and is giving you a little nudge in the ribs so that you can do your sort of underwater choreography.
And he'll start tumbling once he gets the nudge. Like it kind of snaps him back into show form. Yeah.
Great. All this time, the audio of our jazz has been muted by the subaquatic landscape that we're now in, but it now moves back out through the glass and it's back to its full volume. You can hear Magnolia's voice breaking over the din of the grotto, and our camera moves through and finds, perhaps looking somewhere she shouldn't be, Eileen Darling.
Well,
what do you think she's up to right now?
I actually was wondering if she was one of the skeletons dancing, if that's her undercover.
Yeah, there you are, dancing in perfect synchronicity with the other showgirls here at the grotto.
Lovely, the skull cap as well, like a skeleton themed skull cap. And I think maybe in like just a bobbing moment where we're not doing very complicated choreography at this moment, just Trixie, one of the girls. Trixie.
Yeah.
Where's Ruby?
I haven't seen her all night. Didn't come in.
5, 6, 7, 8 arms.
Yeah, back to it. And yes, this maybe lands a little heavily for you, considering this is another disappearance. I mean, disappearance. It's just one night, but it's not like Ruby to miss a night like this.
It is not like Ruby to miss a night like this. We've got some big rollers in tonight. She likes to entertain.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wonderful. This is the tableau here at the grotto. We've moved around and met our dramatis personae here. But since you are right there up on stage and your eyes are rather unimpeded by glass at the moment, you're currently not wiping sweat out of your eyes like the great Elaborato, who is picking up a pack of cards that's fallen out of his sleeve.
Oh, jeez, I'm dying out here.
I'd like you to make our first roll of the game. And can you give me a spot hidden from your vantage point up here on the stage as you look out over the casino floor, the cabaret tables, and the dance floor?
Wait, first roll, 69.
Nice.
And my spot hidden is a 50.
Oh, well.
Make it sexy, Ross. But before you describe this, Ross, another horror has broken through.
Another horror's broken through?
Exactly.
Perfect timing.
Okay, great. Another horror has broken through. I love it. Yes, you look out over the crowd. And yes, you rolled a 69, which is a failure, which does not give you a successful result, but perhaps should give you a rather erotic result.
Beads in my eyes from the bobbing.
Oh, here's what I'll tell you. You don't, I don't know that this is hidden necessarily, but you can see that man that Elaborato was attempting to entertain there over in the cabaret tables. You see all the dancers. You see that man trying to push his way in, getting the bum's rush from the bouncer. And then you see a man in a black suit with a clear cocktail in front of him, just hands folded on his tabletop, looking out at the dancers and just utterly locked in on Magnolia Brown, just watching her, delectating her voice.
Well, looks like Magnolia's got a good fan in tonight. Can I ask you, what's a bum's rush?
Oh, just give it the when the bum's rush is when, the bouncer like grabs the bum by the collar and the seat of the pants and gives him a chuck out the door.
I'm good for it. I'm good.
Got it.
Yeah. Great. The song comes to an end, and I would like to say that perhaps all our entertainers, as the band leader is like, well, that was swell, folks. We'll be back after a brief intermission. Fill up your glasses and make sure to throw them bones. You never know. Tonight might be your lucky night. And you find your way backstage.
I'm just immediately like grabbing a drink and like downing a cocktail. I think I did all right.
Magnolia!
Eileen, did I do all right?
You were fabulous. You were spectacular. You captured the audience. What happened?
You really think so? Well, I don't know. I just showed up tonight and they said, Ruby's not here. You have to go on. You have to go on right now. I was barely even ready.
Oh my gosh, that's so brave. So Ruby hasn't shown up at all?
No.
Not
that I know of. Maybe she's here now. Ruby!
Splash walks in, toweling off. Ruby? Has anybody seen Ruby?
Were you expecting her to be here tonight?
Well, yeah, she's here every night, isn't she? I mean, it's not like her to just no-show like this.
She knows that if she misses a night, she might just lose her spot completely.
It's quite a big deal. It's like Rose. Were Rose and Ruby in a Rose from the chorus line who disappeared? Were Rose and Ruby close?
That's a good question. You don't recall them being significantly closer than anyone else who works here. There wasn't like a significant friendship between the two of them. Wow. I wonder if the rest of you noticed just how inquisitive Eileen Darling always is.
Where's how I learn my steps? You have to question everything,
One of the stage managers walks up, finishing his cigarette. Hey, you did good, Brown. That voice of yours is a real pippin.
Thanks. I've been working real hard. I have some slow numbers I could do next time if we want to slow it down a bit.
Hey, we're a little bit early in the night to start playing the balladeer. Once these lushes out here get a few drinks in them, then it's time to start making them feel sad and sappy. See, that turns them into real big spenders.
That's right.
Speaking
Make them
of,
fall
Bob
in love
Smith
with you.
stumbles in, hip flask in hand.
Oh God. Oh, guys, this is a rough night, eh? Whoa. Oh, God.
Looking quite good from the stage.
You're looking at me funny. What is it?
You all right, Bob? You're looking pale.
Yeah.
Real pale tonight.
Oh, no,
we're
it's
still going to do the...
fine. Yeah,
We're still on for the death-defying trick, though, at the end of the night, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I got you covered. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I can hold my breath for like 3.5 minutes now. I think it's going to be amazing.
Cool. Yeah, 4 minutes. That's like we agreed. 4 minutes. 4.5 maybe.
Yeah. We've been promoting it. Elaborato. Everybody out there is waiting to see Davy Jones escape.
Oh, the great Elaborato won't disappoint. Oh, God. But,
you tested the manacles, right? The manacles, everything's good?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Magnolia, I couldn't help but hear what you said. Are you making a move on Ruby's job?
No, I just had to fill in. What was I supposed to do? Someone had to go on. The show must go on. That's what they say. I wouldn't have ever. And she'll look over. I'm sorry, Ross. Did you say what this fella's name was?
The stage manager?
Yeah. If not, then I'll name him. But I didn't want to contradict you.
far be it from me to keep you from naming him. What do you think? What's his name?
Well, Bill, you tell him I'm not gunning for anybody. I'm not trying to usurp anyone, you know? I just had to fill in, right? But we don't even know where Ruby is.
Well, hang on.
This is Bill Dowling here.
Bill, you're saying there was a slot? You've been promising me the main stage for months here. You know, I'm killing myself out there. I'm killing myself.
Maybe if you didn't look like you were killing yourself out in the tables, I wouldn't have such a bee in my bonnet about putting you on the stage. Once you're successful out here, then maybe I can kick you up to the big time, Elaborado. Yeah. If you can make a card appear in front of somebody's eyes while they're eating a prime rib, then I'd feel a lot better about you crawling out of a milk jug half submerged in water. Tonight's your big night. You better make a real splash, well, he says, giving a wink to you.
Yeah, you said you're going to make me look real good, right? Trying to climb up in the ranks here.
Fine.
All right. Are you drunk?
Take it then. Take the ruby slot. She's not using it, is she?
Oh my God. He gives a look to Eileen like, can you believe this guy?
Hey, you're the one getting in the tank, not me. Sorry, Bill, did Ruby call in?
No call, no show. So as far as I'm concerned, it's curtains for her.
Well, don't be hasty. Come on. I'm sure there's a perfectly legitimate reason she's not here.
Perfectly legitimate reason. Yeah, my heart bleeds for her. Maybe she's cracked up lying in an alley somewheres, but even if I was, I'd find a way to crawl to the nearest horn and make it known that I wasn't going to be where I says I was going to be.
Hey, listen, Bill.
This is New York, mister. For every one of you, I got 500 people beating down my door waiting to take your job. You're just a little piece of steak ready to get masticated by the beast they call the Big Apple. And don't you forget it.
Bill, you're so funny. Listen, could you let me into Ruby's dressing room? If I'm gonna keep going on for her, I think it might be nice if I could use maybe some of her like
I don't want to get talking about usurpations. People spying on one another. It gets the girls talking, and when the girls start talking, my life gets harder. Oh God, it's hard being the only rooster in this hen house. So you just don't cause any gossip and don't go in anybody's dressing room. Savvy? Of course, her dressing room is right at the end of the hall. You can see it there. It's got a big glittery star pinned up to it.
I think in this moment, too, Magnolia knows that Eileen, I have a 40 in psychology. So I'm going to say that means that I've probably noticed that Eileen kind of is a little bit of a snoop. Mm-hmm. And so I think I'm going to look at her when I'm like, yeah, sure, of course. I guess I'll stay out of her dressing room. And then I'll look over at Eileen and be like, we're going to try and get into that dressing room, right?
Oh, absolutely. We better get changed for the next performance.
Yeah, boys, get out of here.
Yeah.
Time is money and I ain't seeing nothing. He walks away and you can see the next 3 performers getting ready to go out. It's a young chorus girl dressed like the farmer's daughter, and you can see 2 performers putting on 2 halves of a horse costume, and they're about to go and do a little dance routine out there.
I want to change my character to one of these guys.
Pup's mad he's not the back end of the horse.
Yes. Ross, this is actually a pretty good time for me to mention that we've raised 6,000 pounds, which means Title 2 is in play. It is in play.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which everyone remembers what it was, I'm sure.
Title 2 is in play. That's right.
Of course, the Gossamer Gate. Of course, everyone remembers the Gossamer Gate.
What is beyond the Gossamer Gate?
Yes.
So,
amazing.
And maybe now at this point, it's all sort of dawning on all of you the strangeness of Ruby Cox's disappearance, and the strangeness of all of this. And there's that door at the end of the hallway, and yeah, Splash. It sounds like you had a relationship or a budding relationship with this lady.
Yeah, it was like 6 or 7 one-night stands.
She was sweet on you. She told me.
Yeah, she was.
I don't know why.
She was real good to me. I think that she would have told me if she wasn't coming in tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think he's actually snooping as well. So maybe if Magnolia and Eileen are kind of walking toward the dressing room, he's kind of like walking behind them to see what's going on. But he's also aware he needs to prep this big act with Bob.
Sounds like that's taking a back seat.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You leave it in my hands.
You see Bill Dowling, the stage manager, as he's walking away from you, he sort of like snaps his fingers, and this huge bouncer that he often walks around with, like, falls into step behind him. He's like, remember, girls, eyes on the prize. That's the thing about New York. Each and every one of you's very irreplaceable. And he takes the corner.
He's horrible.
Thanks for the reminder, Bob. Well, we can't do the Fairy Queen dance number without the fairy's amulet. So we're going to need to get that. It's probably in her dressing room. And she's going to take
the same page.
A bobby pin out of her hair. Oh, I guess I haven't even checked if the door's locked yet.
I also just assumed it would be.
You walk up to the door,
quick,
and it is
do the classic
quite
of
locked.
going up and carefully picking the door locked.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The door is locked. So if you want to get this open, I'm going to need a roll from somebody.
I have nothing in locksmith, which I guess would probably be.
I wonder if somebody has like something that might assist them with that, like a knife or something that folds down into a knife.
Oh, does Magnolia carry a switchblade?
Look, guys. Look, fellas. Look, everyone. I don't know what I'm calling all of you yet, but look. You can't go anywhere in this town without protection. And like from out of her bodice, she'll pull out the switchblade. Maybe this will help.
Oh, that's amazing. You got to tell me how you did that one. Oh, wow.
It's just called having breasts, I think. There's just room in between.
Oh, okay.
The great Elaborato absorbs that bit of that anatomy lesson, and you've got the switchblade. So I'm going to say that you can roll a locksmith roll, but you can roll it with advantage.
Ooh, I have a 20 in it.
Nice.
I should say
I
with a bonus die. You can roll it with a bonus die, which is to say you roll the tens die twice and you take the better.
Let me see what I can do since I have a 20 in it.
I'll keep a lookout.
Great.
No, I'm not rolling those. Those don't roll nice for me. I'm gonna roll these. Okay. Come on. Okay, well the first one's a 96, so.
Oh no, that's a fumble. I hope you do better.
The second one's better. It's not a fumble, but it's not good. It's an 86. Can I push this, Ross? I want to get into this room.
Yes. For those of you who don't know this mechanic in Call of Cthulhu, if you fail a roll, you can try to make it a success in a number of different ways. You could spend luck, all that luck we rolled for earlier. If you spend a point of luck, you can bring your roll down to the point, a point per point that you're over your target to make it a success. But you can also push the roll, which is to say you roll again. You tell us all how you're doing what you're doing a little bit harder, a little bit riskier. And if you succeed, you succeed. But if you fail, something terrible happens to you.
But you should get the bonus die for your push as well.
You should get the bonus die for your push as well. Yes. Thank you to our in-residence rules, Ronald.
Yes.
For giving us the appropriate rule.
Now we're talking.
So to do this better, I think at first she just walked up and kind of was like, of course I can do this. And like, just kind of put the switchblade in there and was like, ugh. And so then she like gets down on her knees and gets her face really close to the keyhole and starts really like,
shimmying.
If I can look at it better, I'll do better.
Great.
You've done this out of character before. Come on, Paula.
I realized pushing this was probably not a good idea because I only have a 20 in it.
Hey.
So
yeah, but you got 4 chances,
I rolled a
35
as my best roll, which is still not good enough. Well, unfortunately, now that I've pushed, I can't spend luck.
Unfortunately, it's an either or. You can't spend luck on a pushed roll.
Ross is heartbroken. Look at him.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, that's awful.
Is it,
well, here's
we're not
the thing.
Introducing another horror, are we? Did we have another one we need to do?
Well, I don't know if anyone donated one, but so yeah, probably. So don't worry, nothing horrible is going to happen. It's I just said something terrible. So where do you think you're putting that blade? Are you trying to force it kind of between the door and the frame to almost like prise them apart?
Yeah, I think.
Or are you putting it like into the lock itself to try to pick it with the knife?
I think because it's a switchblade, I think what I'm doing is like peering through the keyhole with my eye while I have the switchblade in the door, trying to like
Don't
if it were a
introduce
modern day credit
eyes.
card
Oh,
situation.
oh.
So yeah, my eye is right up against the keyhole.
With the
Ross.
gossamer veil still over it. So
Yes, looking through, which is
Yes.
why I still failed again.
The
I
little
can't see what I'm
gossamer
doing.
veil sits between your eye and the keyhole. You can feel the clank, 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 clank of the wood as you pry it with that switchblade while everyone else keeps watch.
Almost got it.
And you're keeping watch through that keyhole. Two things happen. Because I feel like you got a bonus die. I should let two things happen for this pushed roll failure.
I love it.
The first thing is, as you're peering through the keyhole, it's so dark. You're just looking into a dark dressing room. As you're looking through, though, suddenly you see what looks at first like a little curtain kind of billowing out. This diaphanous fabric that kind of waves in a way that Splash Eddie would recognize. It looks almost as though it's moving underwater.
Weird.
And you're like, somebody left a window open in there?
Did we have our dressing room so much nicer than ours? It even has a window?
But then you see the humanoid figure sort of resolve underneath it. And it's not that there's a curtain there. It's just as though something is moving through this, what would I say, gossamer medium, as this figure seems to resolve in there. And briefly, you're looking at the figure and the cloudy visage of Ruby, whose face like screams silently back at you. It is as though she is shrieking her very life out, but it makes no sound as you just see her kind of fade, distort, and crumple underneath that fabric that seemed to obscure her slightly. And all of that plays in your eye at the very moment that your switchblade breaks.
And I think I'm just so startled that I like back up away from the door, probably bumping into the group behind me.
Are we in?
Roll sanity for me.
Yeah.
Now you're damp after bumping into Splash.
This one I made. That's a 21 under 80. I've seen a lot of stuff as a New York performing lady.
It's why you carry a switchblade, you know?
Yes.
Exactly. I go,
1 point of sanity loss.
Okay. And I think in reaction to that, I'm like, this veil. And I will take the kind of the lace of my fascinator and like rip it off as my kind of involuntary.
Now you can see your companion here is much troubled, tumbled backward onto the floor. And the blade has sort of like clattered to the floor, but you can see that the door is like slightly broken and cracked away from the frame.
What did you see? A body?
I don't know. It was like I saw a ghost or something in there.
Oh.
Of Ruby screaming.
Like pseudo corporeal, or we're talking about a full manifestation, standard stuff.
You saw Ruby?
Well, yeah, I thought I did, but I think it was just a trick of the light. It had to have been just a trick of the light.
Nah, it's never a trick of the light, honey. Trust me, it's never a trick of the light.
As an athlete, can I just barrel forward? You said the door's kind of starting to pry open now. I want to barrel down the door. I want to bash the door in.
I think before it was tampered with by the switchblade, this would have required a hard success, but now it just requires a regular one.
Okay, I'll manage to fail that with an 80 somehow.
Plow through it in your soggy glory.
Yes, that's right. Okay, I did pass, not by a lot, but I got a 68 under 80.
Great. Your damp strength summons to your command.
A weird combination of splashing and cracking as he barrels into the door.
It's those wet footsteps as you run up that.
Fuck. And yes, the rest of you see the door crunch open as Splash goes soggily charging into the room, leaving a noticeable wet spot on the door.
Yeah, and he's on the ground just kind of as everyone else decides whether they want to enter.
Oh, Eileen is straight in.
Ladies and gentlemen, my latest lovely assistant.
And be careful going in there.
What did you see? Where did you see it? Show me.
And then like
You hear footsteps
Magnolia's
coming
kind of
back down the hall. It sounds like Bill and the bouncer.
Eileen is. I will get straight in a wardrobe.
Oh,
or a cupboard.
Move.
Brown.
yeah, and I'm like shoving the door closed behind me and turning around to face them. Yes.
Wonderful. The door is shut behind you. The rest of the three of you are in a dark dressing room. Bill and the bouncer come striding up to you like, still loitering in the hallway, huh?
Well, this has the best acoustics for warming up, you know.
Oh, all right, yeah. Keep the pipes warm and all that. Say, there's a swell out there what wants to make your acquaintance.
Oh, a fan. All right, okay, sure.
All right. Just a little drink, nothing untoward. You know how it is. Bruno, why don't you walk her over?
All right, show me the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, the rest of you can hear them departing from outside, but you are ensconced within the dressing room.
I could have fans, I just don't want them, you know? It's a hassle. It's a hassle. You don't want them, it's fine.
As you're walking away, you could hear Bill Dowling. Oh, yeah, we got another comment card about Laborado. The complaints just keep piling up. I swear to God, I'm going to throw this kid out on his ear.
I got your comment card right here.
Ruby? He's just kind of trying to pick himself up off the floor.
I have a flashlight. Can I...
Right. You
turn
click
it
on the
on
flashlight.
Yeah.
The beam of your light kind of illuminates the interior of this room. You can see it's sort of gaudy wallpaper, a like drapery dangling down. There's a vanity with vanity lights, and there is a switch. You can turn on interior lights here.
I will do so. Oh, it is nicer in here. Maybe I should have done singing. And I want to look around for any
She's got a chair.
I know, it's got a cushion as well.
Yeah, a Laborado just has like a windowless closet.
Come on, man, a cushion in this economy.
Great.
Like you got multiple costumes. They're clean. It's ridiculous.
Wonderful. I will tell you that what you see here is not just kind of the room I've described. There's also a little chaise lounge, and you can see like at the vanity, there's just an array of crystal perfume bottles and cosmetics, and you can see a wardrobe rack with dresses, and there are a bunch of papers also strewn all over the vanity, and you can see that there are a bunch of flowers in this room, roses. Some of them are wilting and dying. Some of them they're basically through every phase of life. And there are a couple on the table that are still a little upright in comparison to some of the dying roses deeper into the chamber.
So out of curiosity, like Bob is he's not competent. He's desperate. He's in the wrong line of work, but he's actually really good at like the spiritualist shit that doesn't pay. Is he seeing any signs of anything that like hits an occult vibe at all from his decent knowledge of the topic?
Well, you see all those crystal bottles, of course, and you can see also a jewelry box with some what you immediately recognize as a lot of costume jewelry, but some real jewelry, real amethysts and rubies. And then your eye is caught by something that sparkles with this kind of opalescent green luster. It looks like a jade amulet, and that has a distinctly occult vibe.
Hey, now we're talking like this night.
Oh.
This looks real.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of the
she's using it anymore?
It's part of the Fairy Queen dance, so we kind of do need that. I'm more interested in these papers.
I'm interested in these roses. What's she got a bunch of suitors or something?
Oh, come on. You know how it is in the public eye. She's got to make sweet with people, otherwise she won't get her extra tips.
Who's sending these anyway? Are there cards, Ross? Like, are there cards with the flowers?
Yes, indeed. There are cards and little letters, and you can see a bunch of handwritten notes as it sounds like a Splash and Eileen are kind of looking over the vanity, picking up these various objects. As you are kind of looking at this jade amulet. Yes, just give me a roll to see how well you can parse these papers. This might be a library use or a...
Yeah. Are we both rolling this for
Yeah.
Eileen and Splash? I don't have a lot of
me
library
too, sorry.
use. I failed that.
I love that I've got so
20.
much and I'm not bothering.
Yeah, you're busy with the other stuff. It's fine.
Oh, I've got a 46 over 40, so I can use luck for that, right?
Yeah, you could spend 6 points of luck to make that a success.
I will do that.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Just an incoherent heap of correspondence. This epistolary heap is in front of you, and then you kind of find one that is actually legible, that kind of, and is distinctly a MASH note. And you now, it strikes you that these are all like love letters. And it looks as though you've got like maybe like a week and a half's worth here, like daily notes. You're seeing also the evidence of the flowers of this, tracking this same sort of timetable. And yeah, as you open the note, you're seeing like, your voice continues to sing to me. I hear your voice even when you're not around. My beautiful little lark that sings at break of day, and my nightingale that sings at close of night. And then it just, at the bottom, a little heart, Eddie. That's what the letter in your hand says.
Is that what I'm reading too?
That's what you were reading.
Yeah,
that's what you're reading, yeah.
Oh,
So,
Eddie,
what
this
is
is
it?
lovely. I didn't know you had such a poetic soul.
You didn't write this, Eddie.
Could you read it to me in case I don't know what you're talking about, or I can't read myself?
Absolutely. I will read exactly what I just read. Little heart, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. No, I didn't. Maybe I should have sent flowers. I didn't send this.
Oh, you haven't sent her any flowers?
No.
I mean, you seem to be the only one here who hasn't. Look around.
I'm more of a lover than a poet.
Yes,
you
but
know?
a nice way to show your love is flowers. Maybe in the future take that forward with you. Hang on.
Yeah.
So these aren't from you.
Yeah,
No.
it's interesting. Eddie, clearly you had something going on. You were sweet on her. You said 6 or 7 one-night stands. This isn't your handwriting. This is someone else. I'm curious what you're doing with this little jade amulet. Is this something that you'd like to roll to learn more about it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say see, he's a little bit torn between, can I get away with pocketing this? It's used in the show, so probably not. So yeah, I suspect he's regretfully trying to figure stuff out about it, whilst, you know, resisting the urge to just pocket it as the biggest payday he's had in weeks.
Make a spot hidden for me.
Oh, spot hidden. I might actually be all right at that one.
It's going to feel like I'm trying to be cruel here, but another horror has broken through.
Oh, nice.
Excellent timing.
So I got a 40 to beat, and I got bugger all luck. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, 40 on the money.
Amazing. Right on it.
Yeah.
Okay. You realize something really quickly in quick succession, because what you see in that jewelry box is a jade amulet. And it suddenly tracks to you that, like, what you're looking at in that box, that's costume jewelry. That's what's used in the show. What you're looking at here looks like it's priceless. This is just a beautiful little piece of workmanship. It features this sinuous jade stone as its main feature. It looks like you were meant to wear it around your neck, and it's clearly been worked into the smooth shape of some sort of animal, although it's hard to tell exactly what. It seems to kind of have like hands that sort of grope around a face, rather like it's kind of closing its own mouth or something like that.
So you're sure that this is what you need for the act? This desperately sinister, you know, frankly horrifying.
Ruby insisted that we rework the entire second half of the dance around the thing. So yeah, I think people will notice if it's not on stage.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and say that if anyone's gonna wear it, you can put it on your neck. I'm not feeling it as a as an accessory necessarily.
Bob, I'm just a chorus girl. Obviously, I won't be wearing the jade necklace.
Oh, that's fine, Eddie. You can wear it. It's not that heavy. It probably won't affect your swim time at all. Don't worry about it.
When you say that, Bob, they're looking back at you through the.
I'm sure you mean the Great Elaborato.
Of course, the Great Elaborato. They're kind of looking back at you through the vanity. It's at that point when you notice the other person in the room. They're in the mirror, standing right behind you, just in the shadow there by that crimson wallpaper.
Oh shit! I took this job to avoid this kind of crap. Oh no, not again. What do they look like?
It's hard to tell because there's, as you look at the figure, again, looking through the glass of the mirror, it is distorted as if seen through a filmy and fabric medium, just kind of standing there back to the wall.
Hey, so there's no desperately sinister figure immediately behind me, you know, that's
Roll power for me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
While he does that, I will look since he's called attention to
the top of your sheet.
You look over your shoulders and there's nothing there.
Oh.
You're gonna have to give me a while. It's been a while since I played Call of Cthulhu. I can't remember rolling for power other than a D1.
Power is right at the top of the sheet. It's POW. It's up there with the big attributes there.
So I got 75 to beat, and I rolled a 55.
Amazing.
Ah, nice.
That's full power roll. Great. Are you turning around? Or are you kind of
I think no. I think he's canny enough at this point that he's like, this mirror is clearly like the way for viewing this thing is clearly the portal. I think he's asking without breaking eye contact and just locking in, you know?
Yes. Your two companions are looking back at you quizzically because they are not aware of this presence that you are aware of as you hold this jade thing in your hand. And what is happening currently is that this figure that was standing stock still back to the wall flows forward, drifts across the room, and you feel the lights dim as this figure just comes up. Its hand gropes around your shoulder and over your other shoulder, and you can hear the lips kind of brush against your collar and the icy cold of it. I can't let him in. Tell him. Tell her not to let him in. Tell Splesh I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry. And you just see that filmy medium distort and scream silently in your ear. Roll sanity.
Oh, color me shocked on that one. All right, let's see how we're doing.
Oh, amazing.
Imagine what would have happened if you'd failed your power.
I'm rolling like a demon. Four.
Wow.
Great. This is something truly supernatural. So
I
I'm
can't
going to roll a
believe I've managed
D6
that.
and then 1 point of sanity loss.
Bob,
Not so bad.
How many flasks have you had?
This always comes with an involuntary reaction. How do you think you react to feeling this spectral presence?
Good question. I think probably he gets a memory from his past he tries to hide and just gives a little bit like, you know, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I'm telling you, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Tell me more about that.
Okay. Well, you know, everyone has those initial principal memories. You know, your first experience with the occult. You know, the grandmother that you walked in and found was dead in the bed, and then you're sure you saw something leave, or maybe for this one, I think it's a little bit more like probably a I think a father went to work at the factory and he didn't have his safety gear because his little boy was playing with it, and then daddy didn't come home. And then the kid is convinced that every time he sees those, the safety gloves and the hard hat, that he hears his dad a little bit angry at him from the other side.
Yeah. Hand chewed up by the textile machinery. Yeah. Couldn't recover on account of that glove that his son was out there fooling around with, trying to stash cards into. And the last thing you feel before that vision kind of dissipates is that spectral feminine hand that strokes away from your skin appears to suddenly be wearing a chunky leather glove. It sort of like melts away, and you just see her fingers reach towards Splash and disappear.
Oh God! Every time, God.
Okay.
I got him.
What is
Bob,
going on?
do you want to sit down? Try this cushion.
No, lay off the scotch.
I don't want to sit down.
Everyone's
always telling me to sit down. I got a message for you, Splash.
Lay on the scotch, Billy. I've got a guest. And that's the fellow that you're sitting down with as Bruno kind of guides you into the chair. While all of the proceeding was happening, you are sitting across from a gentleman, his arms folded in front of him in a cocktail glass, next to his white gloves.
Well, hi there. I think I spotted you. Watching my last number up there when I was singing about them bones.
I couldn't take my eyes off you. I couldn't take my ears off you either. You've got quite the voice.
Oh, gee, thanks. I've been working for a long time, and you just got to take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves to you.
Yes, indeed. Providence has a way of presenting opportunities to us. Your name?
Oh, Magnolia, of course. And I'll put my hand out for him.
Magnolia. Well, aren't we the whole bouquet? The name's Edward Rosewood.
Oh.
But please, he says, cupping your hand, call me Eddie.
Well, hi, Eddie. It sure is nice to meet you. Well, what can I do for you tonight? Were you looking to make a song request for the next set?
I was wondering if you could sing Me and My Shadow.
Oh. Well, let me see if I know this. I'm not sure if I know it. Do you, could you give me a little bit of it and see if it sparks my memory?
Sweethearts having fun, pass me one by one. They're all set, but I'm still all alone, so lonely. Me and my shadow, strolling down the avenue. I'm making a hash of it. I'd much prefer to hear you sing it. Why, you're a little nightingale.
Oh, well, I'm surprised you even know who I am. Ruby is the person who's been singing all the songs up to tonight. How did I catch your eye, Eddie?
Well, like you couldn't help it. I standing up there in the clamshell like the prettiest pearl of them all. I don't want to waste your time, kid. May I call on you?
Oh, like socially?
Yeah, socially, see? If you're amenable to that, I sure would like to call on you.
I think, Ross, that Magnolia is not a spring chicken here, right?
Yeah,
She's been in New York as a performer for long enough to be wary, I think, of anyone who potentially wants something from her. Mm-hmm. So how does she feel? Should I make a psychology check to see if he seems icky or not? Or does he seem okay?
I wonder if he seems as icky as I'm portraying him.
Right, yeah. Like Paula knows.
Yeah, is there a desperately sinister roll check you could make?
Yeah, but of course, as you also know, and it's creepy, but nevertheless true, that the grotto and this sort of place is a place where these sort of transactional relationships occur. And it is not as though that the people in the chorus line and the singers are courtesans, but some of them do become
have a patron.
kept women of the wealthy gentlemen who become their patrons.
Well, you know what? With that in mind, Eddie, yeah, of course you can call on me socially. Now, you know that at least for a little while, I never make social calls alone. I always have one of my girlfriends with me. But of course you can call on me.
Well, that's fine, just fine. I suppose if you don't have to you don't have to give me any summons you don't want to give. I'm happy to have you come over to my apartment. Or of course I could always just get a suite at the Waldorf.
Oh,
I
the
find the
Waldorf.
view to be very delightful. Lovely view of the whole town spread out there in front of you.
That does sound awfully nice. I mean, well,
go ahead and make that psychology roll.
Yeah.
I like that instinct.
I think also in this moment, well, let me see how I roll, and then
we're running into a problem here, right? Which is that for the time period, this is a desperately smooth advance. The only problem is, to a modern eye, I'm going, oh god,
yeah, a certified creepazoid,
right?
Well, that is a hard success, Ross, with a 16 under 40.
Right. You're not, this kind of, you know exactly what this guy is asking for. He's making an offer of patronage. And that comes with strings attached.
Right.
And you know the types of strings that's normally what's normally attached to those strings. Was this a regular success?
It was a hard success.
A hard success. There is something sinister in this guy's bearing, as much as I am portraying it, because as he's looking at you, this isn't just like something you've seen in the wide-eyed doughboys who come around here giving you some line. This man is looking at you, almost looking through you. He's not looking at you in the eye that often. In fact, you often see his eyes kind of straying over your cheek and your chin. It's like he's looking through your flesh itself, like he's looking at your bones.
Hey, Mr. Eddie, you know, I'd love to go to the Waldorf with you, but you know, I like to feel like a special kind of gal, and so you know, if you made the same kind of offer to Ruby, then it would make it harder for me to say yes. You see? So, did you?
Smooth.
The past is prologue, as they say. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell you're a smart kid. I've got a past. I'm sure you do too. I hope you don't hold that against me.
You don't happen to know, you haven't seen Ruby lately, have you?
Oh, as swell as that kid is, I haven't seen her. Have you?
I sure haven't. Well.
It's like, well, sleep on it if you want to. But
you know what?
You know what? He reaches into his pocket. Here are my rooms. Oh, he says, reaching into his double breast and pulling out a little lacquered box. It's like, oh, shucks. I suppose I was going to give this to someone.
Well,
it might as well be someone who's given me so much pleasure with their voice. And he slides it across the table to you.
I'll pick it up and open it and look at it.
And you can see there a beautiful, beautiful jade necklace.
And I think we reworked the dance to put the other jade necklace in. I think I know exactly. And she'll stand up and say, you know what, actually, mister, call me crazy, but I don't think I will have anything to do with you. I think.
Really? Just holding this box, you can feel something prickling the back of your neck. Roll power.
Come on, you got this. You've been crushing it. You got this.
39 under 80. That's a hard success. That's a
wow!
hard
Yay!
Eileen is so proud of the detecting you're doing.
Crushing it today.
This is amazing. Okay, great. Here's what happens. You see his lips moving.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the effect. It's like, of course. Well, you just take the time. There's no strings attached. I just think that bauble would look good on you. Oh, just a pretty thing to put on a pretty throat, producing pretty notes. I'll be back some other night, all right? I just maybe not.
Woody.
But then you hear his voice, not coming out of his mouth, but in the center of your forehead. Give them to me. From the moment I saw you, I needed them. Give them to me. They're perfect. I will come when you least expect it. And you'll let me in. You'll show me. You'll make a present of them. You'll smile when you do it. When you give me your bones. You don't know what to do with them. I'll make them perfect. So some other time, of course, I'll be seeing you. Maybe we can take a little ride around the park.
I don't think we can. And I'm going to take my broken switchblade, Ross, and I'm going to try and shove it into his neck.
Great. This is surprising to him. This is
because
surprising.
I heard those words, and it didn't affect me, but it has affected me in a different way. So we're going to go for a big dramatic thing here.
He doesn't
too
see
early
it coming.
for me to say I'm your biggest fan, Paula. Oh my God.
Yeah. Right. Make your fighting brawl roll.
Okay, let's see what it is. It's okay, it's not nothing. 35. Let's go. Come on, guys. You've been so nice.
Come on,
you'll be good. You'll be good.
It's a 6. It's a 6. It's a 6.
Ooh,
That is an extreme success.
That's an extreme success, and you're doing it with your jagged knife,
my jagged broken switchblade,
an impaling weapon. So you do your max damage and then roll it again.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry, everyone. I got really excited. 1d3 plus damage bonus. I don't have a damage bonus, so it's just 1d3 and then 1d3. Okay.
Well, 3 plus 1d3, I think, right? You get max plus a roll.
That's right. Max plus a roll.
Oh, okay. So it'll be 3 plus the roll.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's just a 1. So 4 points.
4 points of damage. Nothing in this game. Where do you stab him?
Right in the neck.
Whew. Okay. Wonderful. Chunk. Like, take us around the park some. He goes kind of like teetering
you
back.
You did something to Ruby. I know you did.
Hands grope up your arm. And he's leaning back in his Art Deco chair, pulling you forward. And the whole little cabaret table is tilting forward as the weight of him is like pulling you back. And suddenly the whole dance floor is like, ah! As this crash and clatter and just a little spurt of blood, arterial spray splashes over a woman in a white cocktail dress, like eek! as all of you go down. Are you going to try to resist falling to the floor?
Yes, I will try to resist falling to the floor.
It'll be strength versus strength. Give me a strength roll.
Okay.
Come on.
My strength is 60.
It's been years.
All these dice are on fire. My diehard dice, y'all. That's a 9. So that's another extreme success.
He got a hard success. You break free.
Why are the rest of us even
here? I was gonna say we don't even need to be involved in this.
So yes, you break free. His glove slips off. You have his white glove that he was wearing. You look at the hand that was groping up your arm, and you can see that it is covered like tip to wrist in sigilistic tattoos going up underneath his cuff. His eyes are just like gaping at you, and blood is pooling in his throat as he's toppled back. But then of course you see Bruno pushing people out of the way in the dance floor and pulling a big leather sap out of his coat as he's running straight to you. Back in the dressing room. This supernatural experience has just crashed upon your consciousness, Elaborato. How are you unpacking this as you begin to hear murmurs and commotion from outside?
Extreme drinking combined with extreme just verbal diarrhea. You know, I'm telling you, Splash, it was just simple. She says, I'm sorry, and don't let him in. I don't make the messages. Everyone always asks me the messages. I'm tired of giving the messages. I don't want to give the messages, and here I am. So there you go. Don't let him in, and she's sorry, and I'm done. Okay, it's all fucking, I'm done.
Just shut up, and he's gonna slap him as hard as he can.
Oh.
And I think, Ross, we do have another horror breaking through.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just like with Bob's meltdown and with all the like love letters and flowers in this room, Splash is going to pull out a slightly damp velvet pouch containing a set of smooth dice made from semi-precious stones.
Now we know why it's slightly damp, because it's
exactly because it's mine. He pulls it out of his bathing suit, and he's just gonna throw the dice into the mirror. He's just so frustrated with everything that's happening in this dressing room.
Amazing. You hurl the dice at the mirror, crash. These heavy, bejeweled dice crack against the mirror, and they fall down onto the crystal tabletop of the vanity, and you see the dice like tumble across the floor now, and they roll boxcars, double sixes, and then you see them roll like of their own power, like again a few times, rolling. There is something in this room. There is something in this room. And then you see in the shards of the pane of glass, just in the mere presence of your subjectivities interacting with this jade thing still grasped in the hand of the great elaborato, occasionally the strange and filmy visage of the woman that you knew as Ruby Cox, resolving out of the glass here and there and here and there in the different shards.
Ruby, he's like,
just take it from me, okay? It's not for me.
You
Clearly
take it?
not for me. Please.
Yeah, he starts by like grasping at the shards of glass, probably cutting his hands up, but then he's just going to grab the amulet and yank it off Elaborato or Bob's neck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boys, let's not lose our minds.
Great. I think because this influence and the psychic charge of this is building in this room, and for the first time, Eileen, darling, you can see in the shards of glass on the floor a reflection of a face that isn't in this room.
Okay. Bob, this is one of your tricks, Bob. What is this? Are you two testing a new trick on me?
Oh, I wish this was one of my tricks. I can barely pull a rabbit. They keep dying on me. This is real shit.
You know he's not that good. You know he can't do this. And should we roll sand like all of us?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody's rolling sand. Oh yeah. By the way, Paula, you're also rolling sand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably because like I maybe killed one and I heard some words and voices. Yeah, makes sense.
This is my first success. 25 under 50.
Nice. I rolled 89 over 50, so not as good.
Okay.
I'm at 66, but I'm under my 75 because not my first radio. Sorry, 74. I took a damage earlier.
Okay, great.
You seem really sane, Alex. It makes sense.
Those of you who passed, just take 1 point of sanity loss. But those of you who failed, with the mounting supernatural uncanniness that is happening now, and clearly and distinctly seeing a spectral form here. This is the dice telling a story here. I just rolled a 6. So if you fail, that's 6 points of sanity loss.
All right. I'm halfway intelligent, so I'll go ahead and roll my
roll intelligence. And if you succeed, you are going into what the game refers to as a bout of madness.
Okay. And we do have that horror on deck.
Yeah,
amazing. Okay. I've succeeded. 42 under 50.
All right. Great.
For people who don't know, this is testing, does Cub's character understand the horrors he's looking at? So this is a role you typically want to fail.
You don't.
The only one, really.
Oh no, this has no consequences whatsoever. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, your intelligence grasps what's going on. As you have the amulet now in your hand.
I do. This is decisions were made. Bad decisions were made.
Okay. I'm waiving the power roll because of this sanity loss. You hear her voice in a coming from 8 different places as her voice seems to whisper up from the different shards of glass on the floor. Eddie, I'm sorry.
Ruby?
Eddie.
You got nothing to be sorry for, baby. I love you. Come back.
He made me such promises. I thought he could take me away from all this.
Whew.
I didn't think that I loved you, but I didn't know if you could provide a future. Me, of course, girl, you were beating down old Palooka. What are the two of us supposed to do? He promised me the world, and all he asked was one thing in return.
Who did this? I'll kill him. What did he ask for?
Rosewood. Rosewood did it. He had a way of asking. And I gave him to him. He took him slow, Eddie. He took him slow. And the worst part was I liked it when he did it.
What the hell's going on here? I think the bout of madness. And I apologize because go ahead.
Make a real life sanity
out
check.
of the glass, her fingers, but they are not supported by anything. They are just like floppy and grotesque as leather gloves in a crushed and a gnarled hand that have been destroyed by a piece of textile machinery, as her floppy, boneless appendages rise up out of the floor, pleading to you, "Don't let him in. Forgive me."
I think since this is a bout of madness, I apologize. We can't really do content warnings in advance for improvised games, but this is going to be some body horror. So I think he's going to pick up.
People tend to know.
They understand with the show. Yes.
Fine.
I do think that because he just can't bear the speaking, right? Hearing from Ruby as he's kind of seeing this form, I think he's going to grab one of the shards of glass and start to drive it into one of his ears.
Oh, damn. Okay. And maybe the last thing you hear as you do that through that ear is like, and you see her face, her boneless face, as her finger flops in front of her lips, like, shh. He's here. He's right outside. Take God. Yeah, take 2 points of damage as you burst your own eardrum.
Yeah, I think with about 10 minutes left, he's just writhing around on the floor of this. This
what the hell? Eddie, she's gonna trying to stop you.
Yeah. I think Bob's probably getting in on that action. God, come on.
Yeah, great. You're prying him away. And I think, Eileen, you can hear now screams mirroring yours out in the show floor. As people are like, no, oh my God.
What the hell is going on? You look after him. She screams at Bob, and she's going to she's got a pistol in her garter, and she's going out into the auditorium to find out what's happening.
Great. Now, Magnolia, Bruno is closing in on you. Like, what did you do, you dizzy dame? And he
had something to do with Ruby.
He's raising up the leather sap, it looks like, to bring it down on your head. This is what you see, Eileen, darling, as you whip out from backstage and you're looking out over the clamshell bandstand out there at the cabaret tables.
Oh, no, you don't. And she's going, I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to try and shoot him.
Make your firearms roll.
Uh-oh.
I do like that. I'm assuming some little pepper pot style pistol, but you could be rocking a Magnum for all I know right now.
It is a 32 revolver. That means nothing to me. It's also a 76 over.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. You could spend luck to make this a success. You can't push. You can't spend luck. You could spend it all.
How much? 36. Yeah, I've got the luck. Let's spend it.
Yeah, you can't take it with you.
Do it.
You absolutely cannot. I've got 20.
We're at the end anyway.
Yeah. I'm aiming at whoever's going to hit Magnolia. Was it Bill?
There was this Bruno, this big bouncer, has his sap raised up in the air, and then.
Oh no, you don't, Bruno! Bang! I'm aiming for non-lethal, but who knows?
Okay, great. Name where you want it to hit.
The arm that's about to fall down in Magnolia.
Great. You see the sap rise up. You know that this big gorilla's about to plant this lead bar right on your noggin. And then his arm splinters, and as a bullet crashes through it, he's like, ah! He tumbles to the floor.
Blood splashes across, I think, Magnolia's face as this happens.
Get away from him, Magnolia!
had something to do with Ruby. And she'll run right over to Eileen and kind of collapse in her arms and just see on the toe bone connected to the foot bone connected to the heel bone, the ankle bone connected to the leg bone.
It's okay. I'm not going to let them hurt you.
The shattered forearm of Bruno, you can see it there on the floor, your handiwork. And then you see a gloved hand close around it. As the man to whom you were speaking, Edward Rosewood, snaps it, and you can see him sort of push this bone into his own flesh as this wound in his neck begins to knit and seal. And never breaking eye contact with you, he sort of scuttles in this spider-like way, as if his arms have more elbows than they should, backwards out of the room, unless anybody's going to stop him.
No, but I do think that's a sanity check for me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm shooting at him.
Shoot away. Take your other
there
shot.
You go.
Oh,
that's a fail.
Yeah, that's a 96. So I'm just shooting wildly and maybe a sanity roll as well. I don't know.
Okay. Yes, definitely a sanity roll for you as well.
I failed my sanity roll, Ross.
I rolled a d6. That's 2 points of sanity loss coming at you.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Down to 76.
And I think you fumbled, Lori. 96 over what, 30?
Yeah, 96 over 30. No, over 40 for the shooting. But I did pass my sanity.
96, a fumble for the shooting.
Yeah, that is.
I feel like that's probably fine.
It's not like it's a crowded nightclub. It'll be fine.
How cruel do we want to be in this moment?
How many seconds? How many minutes you got left?
Yeah, with 5 minutes left, as cruel as you want.
Maximum cruel.
You fire. Bang. You're so shocked. You scarcely know where it went. Magnolia Brown.
I think her involuntary reaction of the sanity loss is probably to like jerk forward toward Eddie Rosewood, and which inadvertently puts her in the path of this bullet.
Yep. You lunge towards him, and suddenly she's right there between your pistol and your quarry.
No! Maggie, no!
It's all right, Eileen. You gotta get out of here. Okay, you gotta get out of here. Don't stay here because you'll sing your last song. No, as she crumples to the ground.
Amazing.
Eileen's actually really strong. I'm going to try and pick her up and take her with me.
Okay. What are you doing, Splash?
Bleeding out on the floor, putting duct tape over my bleeding ear.
The silver duct tape.
The silver
is
duct
being
tape
wound around your face, much like the silver behind the panes of glass,
where
you see the gossamer visage of your love. Ruby Cox, she's right there. If only you could touch her. But she's there. She's dead. The bones are gone, and she's unreachable beyond the gossamer gate. And what are you doing? What are you doing, the great Elaborato? What is Bob doing at this moment?
Pulling out the second hip flask, I am emptying it down Splash's mouth the whole way. Don't you dare! It's harder to stay on this side than that side, but you're staying here with me! Come on! Drink it!
Okay. Wonderful. You pour it into his mouth. I will say that this maybe does not have the medicinal effect that you would hope. I'd like one more roll, maybe just to see if you can maybe get Magnolia Brown the assistance that she needs. Can you get this lady medical care? I want to decide this with just one roll. If you can save this life, what do you think this relates to? Is it a drive for your ability to get her to a hospital? Is it a charm for your ability to call a doctor in the dead of night and make something happen? Do you have medical skill yourself? Where do you think this comes from?
I think my God, I have nothing. A persuade, maybe.
Okay.
To see if there's a doctor in the house. This is a load of rich people.
You lift her up and you scream out, if there's a doctor in the house,
please, I need help. A doctor, please. And it's a 26 under 50.
Hey.
Great. 3 gentlemen stand up like, hi, right this way, boil some water. And you...
We've got water in the tank.
Yes, siphon that antiseptic tank water.
It's full of lead.
And the scene is blood, iron, champagne, crystal, and jade. And he's gone, out in the night. The man who wanted to collect your bones. That was the year 1923. I want to flash us forward many, 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 many years. You're 83 years old, Magnolia Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And the college student is talking to you with a little microphone. But your singing career, you never did you continue much? I've listened to some of your Decca recordings from the 30s, but you eventually gave up your singing career?
Oh, yes. You see, dear, that eventually, as you get older, you realize that that thing you needed so badly to express, well, got expressed, and then it was just seemed safer to stop.
Yeah. Tell me more about that night.
Oh, well, are you ready for a crazy story?
And that audio on the spindles of that tape recorder is put in a manila envelope, trades hands, crosses an ocean, and is filed in a library. No, an archive. And until one day, a hand plucks it out, puts it on some spindles, and reads it into the record about a bone collector, and taps in a title, Give Me Your Bones. Statement begins. The end.
Yay!
Wow. Fantastic.
Oh, incredible. Oh,
there is
what a
nothing
rush.
I enjoy more than being utterly superfluous. That was just quality end to end.
That was so fun, everybody.
No,
oh
this
my
whole
gosh.
crew, I cannot wait for everyone to hear our Magnus Archives game. This is a great crew.
Follow everybody on all the socials. Rusty Quill UK on Instagram, at rustyquill.com on Blue Sky. We're at Push the Roll on Instagram and at pushtheroll.com on Blue Sky. Get on Rusty Quill's Patreon. I mean, get on our Patreon. Everything. Follow us everywhere. Do it. We're going to be having tons of updates on this show. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Everyone.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Oh my
that
God.
was incredible.
Great donations for a great cause. Y'all are the best.
And keep donating for the next segment. Yeah. Yes. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks again, everyone. Fabulous work.
September 1986, Pall Mall, London. Louise's notes were brief. The book appeared unread, indeed never handled. Spine uncracked, the untrimmed edges entirely intact, no fingerprints, marks, grease, or other matter. She hesitated to cut into the interior pages, but without doing so, there was no way to be certain Mr. Leitner hadn't accidentally purchased a very expensive notebook. The thin blade slipped between the pages, releasing a wave of that same damp smell and, very worryingly, a small quantity of dark water that pooled in the corner of Louise's desk. Her stomach fell for a second, but on opening it, she was astounded to find the pages completely dry. Oliver Slade, Collected Writings, 1934 to 62, was the title given on the inside, although it didn't seem to have a copyright page. As far as her quick skim revealed, it was a book of essays by some academic she'd never heard of discussing carceral reform. Not let's stop locking people up, but let's design a prison without weak points. Very dry stuff, ironically, but perhaps the writer had been a big name or something. She took the yellow pad and book and walked swiftly into the back room, where she had started an unofficial new intake, Attention of Mr. L shelf, prominently labelled with thick felt pen on index cards in the hopes no one would put unauthorised books on it. It wasn't working terribly. That was because, as her employer had pointed out, they were short on shelf space, and any opening was an invitation to take a book off a pile or the floor and fill the gap. All the offices on Pall Mall were, of course, palatial in size and design. Louise had peeked into the others on errands for Mr. Leitner, seeing the same high ceilings, miles of gleaming floor tile, extravagant lighting. None of that awful fluorescent stuff in this building. The denizens would be mortally offended. A few, like Mr. Leitner, had opted to subdivide the space with fold-out partitions or new walls, like the gallery on the floor above them. But none were trying to store quite so many books and keep them organized. As she looked around the back room, Leitner was right. It was probably time to rent a second space for storage and keep this one just for the essentials and client meetings. Wait, where was she? Louise stopped short, as if she had bumped it against something, and stared around herself. Nothing looked familiar. Not the stack of books she used as landmarks, not the path ahead of her, not even the light overhead. A bare bulb. She glanced up at it, winced at the brightness, looked down again, baffled. The tungsten filament scribbled black on her retinas. Yes, a single bulb, dangling from a metal chain, furred with grease and dust. She yelped as she stepped into a small, cold pool, dancing out of it and looking down. No, despite the sound of the splash, there wasn't anything there. Her shoes were dry.
Hello again. Alex, how was it?
Sweaty. I chose a very carefully constructed character who was sweaty, a little bit delirious, and definitely on medicinal substances. So I thought I was very convincing. How was your rest? Was it nice?
Yeah, it was actually very nice. I got a poke bowl, and I ate it for dinner. It was pretty good.
Well, as fun as that is, you have a bunch of updates to do while I look like a more glamorous assistant.
I do, but before we have any updates, there is something that the good viewers at home have already won with their donations, which is they get to watch a clip of Hilltop. Now, Hilltop is the stage show, the play that myself and Alex wrote, and a bunch of us starred in last October in London. And the video of it is coming out shortly. And it's it's both Magnus Archives and Magnus Protocol. It sort of operates in, quite literally, the spaces between. So without further ado, roll the tape.
Hello? Oh, sorry, I don't mean to intrude on whatever this is. I'm just looking for a way out.
Aren't we all, my dear?
Who's there?
It's good to see you, Celia. It is Celia, isn't it? It's so hard to keep track of you all scurrying around in the dark.
You know me?
More than you do. My name is Jonah Magnus, and I am here to help you.
I'll be honest, the sinister cathedral doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
You make a lot of assumptions for someone without a past. For all you know, dear girl, I could be a close friend, a former confidant.
Somehow, I doubt my friends call me dear girl and hide their faces. Who are you?
Nothing so obvious, I'm afraid. Maybe you'd like to check for a secret passage behind the books? A trap door under the rug, perhaps? Or you could recognize that what you're facing is wholly beyond your comprehension.
I can comprehend dickheads just fine, thanks.
And I comprehend you, your future, your past.
What are you getting at?
Your memories. I can give them back to you. I can tell you who you are.
Bullshit!
I would, of course, require a certain quid pro quo.
Fresh window spray and a damp cloth, that sort of thing.
Something like that. You see the tape? I want you to take it with you when you leave this place.
That's it.
That is, as you say, it.
What happens if I break it?
Nothing good.
And you'll just let me leave if I take it? Just like that?
I promise you that if you take that tape, an opportunity to leave will present itself. Without it, who can say? It's your choice, Celia.
You know what? It's all right, isn't it?
Solid, you know.
It's pretty good.
It's not a
Pretty good,
podcast, but it's
actually.
got a certain charm.
Yeah, like, you know, for something where like people are just like, you know, physically present, it's fine. Anyway,
Yeah, you know.
So before we go into our next and I believe final segment, some bits of housekeeping. Firstly, a few things that we want to cover. So the finale of Redacted is next week. We had earlier in the Minecraft. You remember when Martin? You remember when you tried to trap us in a labyrinth and you left loads of holes in it?
You can't rely on Johnny to behave.
And we had Athen from Redacted on that, and the finale of Redacted is next week, and it is going to be brilliant. And I don't just say that because I was in an episode, but I was in an episode and I was pretty good. And Woebegone, the other who was our other guest for Martin's Minecraft Jigsaw situation, is streaming right after us. Dylan Griggs, Woebegone. They are doing a sort of a little charity stream after party on their channel, so we are going to raid them at the end of this one. So stick around for that. And thanks to Paula Cup and Ross, who were just doing the Push the Roll Magnus RPG. We will be working with them on a Magnus TTRPG playthrough, and check out Push the Roll with Ross Bryant. So with all that out of the way, Alex, how are we doing with donations? Because I think we're doing this stream.
So at last check, it turns out we're doing this stream. We're streaming this. We're streaming this for charity. This is for the Albert Kennedy Trust. And at last check, we were at 6,600. So we're and it's moved since then. So we're a sniff away from me having to manufacture a lovely, lovely, nice time for you in the forest at my expense again. And we lost Johnny's voice. Can anyone else hear him? Chat, can you hear Johnny? Last chance. Oh.
And then Alex, and so obviously that was really embarrassing for Alex. No, apparently I vanished again. Lies. Sorry, everybody. But yes, we will be doing another stream of the forest where I generally have a really lovely time, and Alex has stressful stuff while I'm not looking. I don't know.
If we hit our goal, we're still short of it.
If we hit 7,000, we are also finishing our third giveaway. Our third and final giveaway, which is what I would be saying if it was our final giveaway, but it's not. There's a fourth giveaway, which
a shock fourth giveaway.
Yeah, it's I would say secret surprise, but I knew it's on the document I was sent through. So we have a giveaway for Knock Thrice's amazing Do Not Open bags and a set of patches. These items are provided by our partners at Knock Thrice, who make amazing bespoke apparel, including beautiful collections for the Magnus Archives and the Magnus Protocol. You can check out the collections on Knock Thrice, knockthrice.ca, knockthrice.ca. I have a really cool sort of green Statement Begins cardigan, which I am not wearing right now because it is still summer and it's warm in here. And also launching is a giveaway which will give you a voucher to purchase the Magnus Archives TTRPG. So you can get a voucher for the TTRPG donated by our partners at Monty Cook Games, who make the award-winning The Magnus Archives TTRPG. You can find out more at montycookgames.com. But mainly we want you to donate to AKT, the Albert Kennedy Trust, who does amazing work with LGBT.
How do we do that, Johnny?
Oh, you go to the Tiltify page or rustyquill.com/donate. That's rustyquill.com.
Because as a reminder,
donate. Subscriptions,
bits and Twitch stuff not going through charity. We can't make that happen. So you got to do it via
the very nice of you, but doesn't go to the Albert Kennedy Trust. And that's what this stream is for, because the AKT do amazing work with LGBTQ plus homeless youth. So we are moving into our final segment, and it is it is called Archival Assignments, and I cannot stress enough how much this is not Taskmaster. It is archival assignments.
It's so legally distinct. It's not
like, because what you have to remember is Taskmaster has a budget, and physical space ultimately. So to join us for
besides, we have a completely different little Alex.
Yeah, absolutely, and technically, I am assured Alex is marginally taller than me, because I in my head we're the same height. It sounds insane to say, but
frankly, this isn't even worth the legal disclaimer that this is definitely legally distinct from, but almost identical to Taskmaster.
Yeah, so I will be the master of activities, joined, of course, by Big Alex, and our wonderful assistants, Anusha, Shahan, Ryan, and Martin.
Hello.
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 Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, Martin, by the way, I just want to highlight that earlier you trapped us in a box of
I
your
see.
design.
I see there's an irony.
So
I can't teleport you anywhere now, can I?
Yeah, well, no, it's not vengeance until I make sure he loses embarrassingly. At that point, it will be vengeance.
Noted.
But for now, it's Schrodinger's revenge.
Noting, don't mind me, just noting.
So, in this game, players will take on. We have a few challenges based on the Magnus verse. Ooh, don't like Magnus verse. Based on the Magnus verse.
Who are these people first?
Oh yeah. They're in Magnus, except Martin, who is also here. So Anusha,
I've never seen them before in my life.
Anusha plays the wonderful Gwen in the Magnus Protocol.
Hello.
Ryan plays the wonderful Colin.
I'm still too soon.
Forever in our hearts and Ram.
R.I.P.
Forever scattered about the office. And
sometimes we can still hear his voice.
And Shahan plays the wonderful Sam in the Magnus Protocol. Thank you all for joining me. And yes, Martin is here.
Martin is also
here. Don't forget, I played a part in Archives. I was the statement giver in episode 100.
He was the guy that went home to dinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you remember what his name was?
Robin Lennox. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He played the wonderful Robin Lennox in the Magnus Archives.
Fun fact: I remember discussing with Johnny, is Robin Lennox one of the people we could bring in Protocol? And I believe your exact phrasing was, "Fuck, fuck no, full stop."
I think I said Martin would get too much of a kick out of it. We need to punish Martin.
Yeah. That was the next follow-up. Yes, he would enjoy it too much, so no.
Yep. Right.
I've been waiting for that to become a public story.
Players will take on challenges based on the Magnus verse, and we are going to judge on their efforts as the heads of the archives, Alex and Johnny. So there will be some digital task cards, screen shared by Jess and April, who are here but invisible to the naked eye, and points tallies that are provided by Jess. So me and /or Alex will read out tasks as they are screen shared to us. You, our beloved players, will have to complete these tasks one at a time. Some prep time may be required. So, me and Alex will chat and Alex will gradually sort of collapse into a more liquid form as people prepare. We will judge your efforts and assign points, probably 1 to 4 points. Well, okay, sort of 2 to 4 points with 1 point for Martin. And then the person with the most points at the end wins. Sounds pretty simple to me. Does it sound pretty simple to you, Alex?
Got my little thing here. It's all sorted. Don't you worry, sunshine. Got you covered.
Lovely. Is everyone excited? So your first archival assignment is find an object nearby that has the most cursed vibes. You have 30 seconds to present your argument for why your object is the most cursed. You have up to 5 minutes to prepare. So let me know. Let us know when we
start.
Now.
I won't need 5 minutes to prepare.
Martin.
Most
Martin,
cursed vibes.
Right. Okay.
You're spoiling the whole reveal. We haven't. It's the start of the 5 minutes.
If we're all back in 5 minutes with the object, can we just?
It's okay. He's giving the others.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah. I've locked myself in this room, so
yeah.
I'm gonna look around.
30 seconds to present. Okay.
So Johnny, getting any?
My housemates
getting any instincts for who's going to be a front runner on this particular challenge?
I don't know. I mean, I always want to say Ryan's a dark horse.
True.
Martin has kind of already. Oh, Martin's kind of
the
already.
thing is I think that might have cost him some points, if I'm honest.
Well, also because the thing is, it's very well made, but we do also know the people who made it. Like, we have behind the scenes making videos.
That does uncurse it somewhat.
It's creepy, but is it cursed?
Well, let's dig into that for a moment, because cursed is you have strong opinions on this one, because we've covered this before, where you have a far more specific definition for cursed than I do.
Well, no, there are several definitions of cursed, but I feel it has to fall into one of those. Because a curse can be a thing that is applied to something deliberately. Something can be cursed, and a cursed aura can emerge organically, but there needs to be a sense of malice to it, is the thing,
See, interestingly for chat, I tried to introduce Johnny to the concept of blurst, and it didn't go well.
I don't remember that at all. Reintroduce me to it. Maybe I'll like it better the second time.
It's the one where it's kind of like cursed in a vaguely comedic, almost charming way, but still definitely cursed. And you were very much like, no, I'm not here for this.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind something that's cursed brackets funny, but that's not real.
It's more.
Curse.
The idea is blurst is
energy.
meant to be both blessed and cursed.
Oh, I see.
Where you go
no.
See, I told you, you've always rejected it, and I get that.
Funny cursed.
How are we doing on time?
Yeah. Well, you started the timer, mate.
Time check. You're halfway through. If you are ready, come and sit back down and give us a signal.
Ready.
But so I got a signal from Anusha. Jahan's ready.
I'm
Ryan,
ready.
how are you doing?
Good, all good.
Okay.
And Martin isn't irrelevant, so I think we're all good.
Let's get this out of the way first. Martin, can you give us 30 seconds to pitch why this prop is cursed?
Yes. So this cow I got from a B&Q that I went on a road trip with one of our producers, April, and it was supposed to come with a really nice glowing bulb on top, but it wasn't until we got it to the car that we realized that its head had fallen off. So it's kind of just it's really cute and adorable, but it also has the top of its head cut off. So I thought that was
and that is your 30
seconds. Okay, thanks.
Lobotomy cow.
Okay, we got
lobotomy cow. Yeah,
lobotomy cow.
Thanks for that, Shahan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shahan, 30 seconds.
Hello. Okay, so I have this book that I found in a charity shop 7 years ago and I've never opened. It's called Man Watching, and this is the cover. Need I say more? Okay, I will say more because I have 30 seconds. Inside a random page, just I don't know what I'm showing right now.
It's the first time you've opened it.
Honestly, yeah. Just random cursed things straight out of the.
And that is your 30 seconds.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm looking up Man Watching, 1977, and yeah, it's there's a.
It exists.
I've got a picture of Desmond Morris, and he does look like he has a small statuette of a creepy clown just behind him. So
that's Martin.
Strong.
Yeah. Okay. So, Anusha, your cursed object, please.
Thank you. Well, I have several cursed objects here, Jonathan.
You can pick one. You have 30 seconds. Pick one.
Can I pick two?
No.
I'm going to show you what I've got.
25 seconds now.
Okay, I've got books. I've got the Lexici of Solomon. I've got the Dictionnaire Infernal, and I have a bonzo.
Okay. No. All right.
Three cursed items at least.
A collection.
We've had a bonzo. I'm going to go for the Dictionnaire Infernal because it's also mentioned in Magnus.
Sure. Okay. And finally, Ryan.
Right. This is a little stress toy, right? That we hardly ever use, but it gradually decomposes as time goes on. It is also very trypophobic when you actually go to use the stress ball.
Oh yeah, I see
you
it.
poke that out and it's like you're trying to burst a little zip or something. So anybody that's got a bit of trypophobia, you can see the little balls there. We never use it. And also when I went to pick it up there, I almost broke my neck trying to get back down to the seat because I almost slid on my kitchen floor. That's never happened. And it's because I've picked this little bugger up. So
okay.
And that's your 30 seconds.
Well I've got my scorings.
So
Alex,
to
do you have
recap
yours?
them, we have
Lobotomy Cow.
Martin's Lobotomy Cow.
We have Man
We
Watching.
have Man Watching from Shahan. We have Dictionnaire Infernal from Anusha. And we have the what I like to refer to as the Squishy Stress Corpse from Ryan. Now, in the true keeping of our legally distinct game, I actually think you should call it, Johnny. I think these are your scores.
Top score definitely to Horrible Squishy Bear because it did actually try to kill Ryan.
Yep.
When he went to get it. I really want to. I really want to give Martin 1 point, but I'm afraid 1 point is actually going to go to Anusha because the dictionary for now, it's written about demons, but it is like a pretty famous, the book itself. That object is not necessarily cursed; it's just a book about demons. That
leaves us Lobotomy Cow and Man Watching for your
Lobotomy Cow. Lobotomy Cow. I'm gonna give it 2. Because it feels a little bit good cow pandering to chat, and I don't want to reward them for that. And Man Watching, when you brought it out, I was like, I mean, it's just a book, but I am looking it up online, and it does seem slightly unsettling, actually. So I'm going to give that 3 points.
Slightly. Thank you.
Great choice. Good choice.
So that
Fabulous.
Is our first
In
task.
that case, I think we should start on to our next one, Johnny.
Is everybody ready for our second assignment?
I'm going to take the head off because it's incredibly warm.
I was about to say, if it turns out you can't take the head off, I will retrospectively give you the 4 points because you would have been trapped inside a cursed Bonzo head, but it's too late now.
Wow. But only if you wore it till the end of the episode, presumably.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And/or died in it. You know? If it only took you 5 minutes to suffocate to death in it, then obviously the 4 points would have been awarded quicker. So our second assignment is all right. Good luck with this. Dress up as a Magnus character of your choice. We will guess who it is and then judge the best one. You have 5 minutes to do the world's most rapid cosplay.
Okay.
Go.
Time starts now.
Shoot, I already said go. Well, they can have those. They can have those seconds for free.
I got to admit, Johnny, I'm starting to understand the appeal of having a little helper, Alex, where I'm not actually the one responsible for anything. It's very freeing. I just get to sit here doing paperwork. It's lovely.
And I'm starting to really understand the joy of just arbitrarily judging things. You know, people say, "Oh, here's the thing," and I say that's shit, and that, that feels good.
I gotta, yeah.
You know, when their eyes
I always
go,
suspected you would fall into this role nicely.
I don't know if I have.
What I really like is how much you
authority,
resent
though.
people gaming the system.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know. What you're really good at is going, I noticed that you tried to flatter me with that. Negative 2 points. Like you're very harsh on people playing the system.
The key is, very occasionally, take the flattery, reward it. You know, because that keeps them guessing.
Like, you know, you've got a lovely chest, Johnny.
Oh, thank you. It's very warm down here. And
I enjoyed that the video froze hard on me, so I said that, and my entire response from you was just this.
Well, I will return a compliment. The lighting you're using makes you look remarkably alive for how you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm real shiny. I'm real shiny. I had the pallid glow of a well-dressed corpse.
Well, a dressed corpse. Speaking of dressed corpses, how much time has
about 3 minutes now?
I was really proud.
So
of
they
that,
have
actually.
3 minutes left. Although, as always with everyone, when you're ready, do feel free to indicate to us somehow via the ether that you're ready. In the meantime, any hot guesses from chat as to who's...
Sorry, I am going to go back because I don't feel like my joke. Speaking of dressed corpses, I like obviously saying it three minutes before they actually come back. It wasn't the right time for the joke. Like, you know, sometimes you have the right joke at the wrong time. But I feel like, you know, you just gave it nothing, mate. You no sold it, and
The problem is the heavy lag means I have to undersell every joke so that I don't occasionally just cut across you half a word in and just go,
or
you know what I mean?
Well, no, or just randomly laugh. Just assume I'm funny. Is that so hard, Alex? Just assume I'm funny. Randomly laugh during the stream.
Yeah, okay. I can assume you're funny.
There you go, see? Now, I bet on the stream that seemed really natural.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes left.
Okay. How are you going?
I enjoy how much I know me just bursting into laughter like arbitrarily and randomly is going to throw you off your game.
The thing is, though, the first time you did it, you weren't to know, but it was actually at a point where, like, I was like, oh yeah, Alex is laughing quite like, I mean, the laughter was very forced and unpleasant, but it was at an appropriate time from my point of view in this exchange. So, you know, thank you for that. So, which character do you think we're going to get?
I've been told that my aura is forced and unpleasant. Oh, what character?
Who told you that? Who told you that? I'll kill him.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Apparently, we're just waiting on Martin. So, my predictions for who we've got.
Okay. Here's a quick thing.
Hello.
I was about to say, if Martin just wears the Bonzo head again, do we give him 1 point for unoriginality or 4 points because it is actually a very well made bit of costume?
It's all your decision, right? So as it goes, I believe that's everyone. You technically have 50 seconds left, but you can call it whenever you want, Johnny.
Okay. Yeah. Do we have Shahan?
Yes, we have me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So, I'm going to start. I'm going to start with Ryan. I think Ryan is Elias. He's dressed pretty formal and is affecting an air of like just sort of evil superiority. So
the problem is Ryan does have an air of evil superiority anyway, so it's quite difficult to discern what is character and what isn't.
Get away.
So, Ryan, whomst are you dressed as?
Close, but it was Lena.
Ah, of course.
I see it.
Nice. Wasn't sure if she would have the tie.
Yeah,
down
I'm
bit,
not.
The top button down a little bit. Maybe no tie at all. But
yeah, I'm thinking of one. Oh wait, I'm just thinking of my old boss Kirsten. Yeah, so yeah, she actually looks like Kirsten, my old boss. So
right.
which is like pretty close.
You know, Kirsten.
Yeah, my old boss.
Kirsten, come on.
Yeah. I don't see what's so hard about this. Anusha, you've got something in your hands. Hold on, I'm gonna have to enhance.
It's a lot of wires, Jonathan.
Oh right, and
it's a lot of wires.
And you are dressed. Ryan, were you wearing plaid when you first joined the stream, or did I superimpose that on you with my mind?
No, I was actually wearing a plaid shirt.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you're probably Colin.
Also, did you not pick up on that very well done Scottish accent that Anusha was doing?
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Oh, I thought
it's gone now, but
yeah. Sorry, Ryan. I thought you were throwing your voice. Now, Shahan, is this a big reveal, or are we currently looking at your costume?
No, I mean, you wrote the show, Johnny.
Okay. So, Alex, do you remember who the dark character?
So the problem you've got is that I don't know how far Shahan has actually worked his way through the OG show.
How far I've worked it through is he said it. That's as far.
My guess is someone like Mr. Pitch or
the thing
equivalent.
Is, Mr. Pitch isn't actually a character. Mr. Pitch is. Oh, there's a little
chat
light.
hasn't-
There's a little light. There's a little
I did see a
light.
little light.
There's a little light.
So chat are saying anglerfish. What do you reckon, Johnny?
You know what? I'm gonna say anglerfish. Who is it? Is it the anglerfish, Shahan?
No, I'm the dark. Like, come on,
Yeah.
guys. It's just dark, innit? Like,
Told you, missed the pitch, man.
Okay.
I enjoy that you have made Martin wait so long with
Johnny, I really appreciate this.
painful hold. Like,
Yeah.
fabulous choice, Johnny.
Yeah. And Martin, you. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's just really tricky.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Are you by any chance the distortion?
No, I'm Robin Lennox from episode 100. Like, there was never really a description of what he was wearing, so like this is what I've just decided.
Okay,
that he was wearing
well,
on the day-to-day gaming statement.
well then 1 point for Martin because that's not what Robin Lennox looks like.
Right.
Shahan,
Well, let's go through them. So we have 1 point
So-
for Martin. Yeah, for Shahan.
I
You've
also
got...
couldn't find a wig, so I just
Shahan-
found several
wait,
wires.
Shahan, what are you
That's
actually
awesome.
wearing? Is it?
darkness.
Oh my god.
It looks.
I feel like maybe it would have been
It
better if I
looks
kept
like
the
we
We
lights
should have
on.
opened with this as your suggestion for something cursed, Shahan. This would have been a very strong
Yeah,
first entry.
yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to
Got
say 2
headphones on
points.
underneath as well.
I'm going to say 2 points because I don't consider the entities characters. Boom.
Subjective.
Valid, you have said this
Yeah, it
before.
is subjective, and I'm the fucking subject. 2 points. Ryan, 3
Can't see
points. Like decent Lena, which means Anusha, 4 points
Yay.
for Colin.
I'm so trapped.
Wonderful, as
So-
is right and proper.
That was
unwire
the
myself.
second.
All right, to
prompt.
take this off now because, like Johnny said, it is absolutely roasting in the UK.
Yep,
right
yep,
now.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm accidentally buying bits. Go back. Go back.
How did you actually buy it?
So what?
Yeah, at least accidentally donate via the Rusty Quill.
Oh, those sorts of
As
bits.
a reminder,
Yes,
everyone
absolutely.
donate.
Absolutely, please do go to Tiltify or rustyquill.com/donate to the AK
Why did I
team.
put these in here?
So
I'm really struggling to get out of this.
Yeah, same. Don't worry. We'll struggle together, Shahan.
so the next you know what, I'm gonna shuffle up the order a bit because I think the next task as written is a little bit too close to the last one. So I'm gonna go to number 4. And I'm going to say, is that all right, April and Jess? Is that good? Grand. So swap roles. Pick a Magnus character you don't play. You have 30 seconds to share your interpretation of your new character with chat. So it'll be a small 30-second monologue in the style of a character you don't play. Martin's it's a bit tricky for Martin because Martin doesn't actually. Oh no, he does. He plays Robin Lennox. Yeah, fine, boom. Okay, it doesn't have to be one of the other people's here. It can be if you want, but it doesn't have to be. I'm going to give
can't
you.
be Robin Lennox.
Are you
I'm
saying
gonna-
we could just say Bonzo, Bonzo, Bonzo for 30 seconds?
Yeah,
Well, you shouldn't.
yeah,
You've
yeah,
got to
yeah.
include the others
You
in there.
you absolutely could for 30 seconds, and at the end of those 30 seconds, I will judge how well you maintained the intense, panicked ferocity. Intense, like just the raw, unbridled power of Bonzo for 30 seconds. If you just say Bonzo, Bonzo, Bonzo for 30 seconds, I probably won't give you many points.
That is how that works.
So I'm going to give you. I don't think this needs the full 5 minutes. You can have 2 minutes to just workshop silently your character. And
Very well, 2 minutes to start it.
Oh yeah. Mute yourselves, but don't turn off your character. I want to see you silently acting some stuff out.
Good idea. Good idea. So, any predictions on character choices?
I don't know. I think someone might try to do 30 seconds of Angry Bonzo.
The thing is I think Martin would have done, and I think Anusha has ruined it because Martin doesn't like to play second fiddle to someone else's suggestion.
There is the possibility that all 4 of them just say Bonzo for 30 seconds. And then I'm put in the position of ranking 4 Bonzos, which I'll do. You know?
Fair. So who would you say is the least likely character to be chosen? Somewhere where you're like, what on earth went through your head when you decided to do that for 30 seconds?
Oh, good question. I would probably, and I'm gonna discount like statement givers because they're ultimately just sort of names. I think
I think
maybe
the archivist could be bloody difficult.
I mean, the thing is, if they're trying to do the archivist to the archivist, like I will be a harsh but fair judge. Like Ben famously did it very well. There are lots of different people.
Did he?
I
did
think
he?
did it.
He did it badly enough that it was a completely different character.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I don't think anyone's gonna pick season 1 Sasha.
Oh no, yeah, fair.
Or unless they could do season 1 Sasha and then really switch their vocalization style 15 seconds in.
Nice. Speaking
that
of,
would be
you are at 10 seconds remaining.
9, 8. Okay, I'm bored. Okay, we're back. Everybody
3,
ready?
2, 1. There you go.
Sure.
Okay. So first up, let's have Shahan. Now, it's not in the prompt, so Alex, Big Alex, I want a ruling from you. Do they have to announce the character before they do the impression, or do they do the impression and we have to guess?
They have to announce the impression at the end when asked by you, Johnny.
Okay. Yes, Shahan?
I thought it was interpretation, not impression. So
no. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be vocal as long as as long as I'm impressed.
Well, I'm ready now for. Oh, I'm Johnny. This is me being Johnny.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's certainly a way to lose points.
That is a way to lose points. When you are ready, Johnny, I have the timer ready.
Shahan, please begin.
Statement of Jonathan Sims, head archivist at the Magnus Institute, London, regarding a childhood encounter with a book formerly possessed by Jürgen Leitner. Statement recorded by subject, me, Jonathan Sims, February 18th, 2017. Statement begin.
That is time.
So, okay. So, am I? I want to just have like talk this through, Shahan. So, is your position that had you been cast as Jonathan Sims, head archivist, you would perform that would be your interpretation of the character, or are you saying that if you were the director, if you had created the Magnus Archives, you would have cast Gilbert Gottfried as the archivist?
I mean, really? Well, you're kind of on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone would be cast as Gilbert Gottfried.
So basically your pitch is to reconceptualize the Magnus Archives as a one-man show performed by the phenomenal Gilbert Gottfried.
Absolutely.
Okay,
we'd have guest stars with Danny DeVito as well playing Celia.
Oh, that would be good.
Now, Johnny, it behooves me to point out to you that chat has observed that the actual wording was near word perfect.
Yeah, I assume he was reading it. I assume he was reading it off the transcript. And okay, so that's certainly something that we've all witnessed. Anusha, can I have your interpretation of a character you don't play?
Absolutely. You see, I've always loved the start of autumn, the rot, the decay, the nests and the webs and the leaves and the singing of it. I can hear it deep in the cortexes of my brain, singing, 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 note by note. Drip, drip, drip goes the dew on the spider's web. There's a nest in the shed at the bottom of the garden.
That's his time.
Lovely. And whomst was that?
'Twas Jane Prentice.
'Twas Jane Prentice.
Jane
Okay.
Prentice.
So this was your sort of variation that what if Jane Prentice was spiders in the shed rather than wasps in the attic? Interesting. I like
And
where
also,
your head's
I'm
at.
very excited for autumn, so I channeled.
Oh, I'm
that to
also
great
excited for
deal.
autumn. I love autumn.
Yes.
It's when the two best things happen: Halloween and my birthday. So,
Chat has requested that we state worm wife in response to you, Anusha.
No worms were mentioned. That was spider wife.
I know. I know.
Another common chat L, I'm afraid. Ryan, if you would regale us.
It would seem that most people in this chat haven't had enough chocolate cake so far. This is unacceptable, but we will be keeping records and taking notes. And it is highly inappropriate for you to suggest that we stuff our faces with Victoria sponge when I brought a lovely chocolate cake from M&S. Going a little bit cockney there at the end. Point.
And
that is time.
And whomst were we spending some time with?
Seems to be a bit of a theme here, but it was also Lena. Not intentional.
Lovely. Well, I very much enjoyed that. I quite liked the accent drift. It made her feel all the more artificial.
It was intentional.
Unfortunately, I was really hoping, because you were hitting on cakes and celebrations and office things. I was really hoping you were going to do like a little Colin the Caterpillar riff. For those international viewers might be unaware. In every supermarket.
Sorry, Johnny.
Thank you, Alex. In every supermarket,
deeply disturbing.
In many supermarkets in the UK, there are particular like sort of chocolate caterpillar cakes with a little face on that are, I believe, Colin the Caterpillar is like the M&S one specifically, but they are all broadly
Colin
called...
the Caterpillar is argued to be the OG.
Yeah,
Colin the Caterpillar is also argued to be Jane Prentice's cousin.
Yes,
I've heard.
Yep.
Tis true.
And so, thank you. And finally,
I'm so excited for this.
Okay, Martin, go on.
Hi there. Oh, you know about this place? Don't like it here. Oh, it's a little bit cold and misty, isn't it? Oh, hello there. Didn't see you there. Oh, where's John? John, are you there, John? Oh, hello. You know about this place? Don't really care. Looks.
And that is time.
That's all right. You know what? That was actually a pretty good impression of Alex performing as Martin. Would you count it as a
not to say that the
interpretation?
entirety of a Martin performance is just being a bit hesitant, but yeah.
Okay, Alex, I'm going to ask for a ruling here because I think that was really good. Was it an interpretation? If yes, I might give Martin 4 points. If no, I probably won't give him any because he didn't do the task.
I would say it was an impression, so you can decide.
Oh, I liked it. 4 points. And you know what?
It's very good.
Anusha, I really liked you doing a rewrite on the fly. So that is 3 points.
No, it was on the
you.
spider, Johnny, but thank you.
Don't make me. I can still.
No, please don't. Please don't.
I can take him away.
Please don't.
I can take him away. And like 2 points to Ryan for a fun Lena. And you know what? Also 2 points for Shahan because I can't. Like, it was a really good Gilbert Gottfried impression, so you get 2 points for it. And we are speaking of. We are going to have a final task because we are coming towards the end. So it is going to be for the backstage people. It's task 5. And you're not going to have as much time to prepare because we are running low. It's a nice, simple one. Again, you have 30 seconds to pitch your ending to the Magnus Protocol.
Would you like to give them a...
Would I like to give them...
would you like them to have
they can have,
prepare, perhaps?
they can have, yeah, they can have 60 seconds to think.
And B, for the audience, just to know, the only people who know how the story ends currently are myself, Johnny, and April, I believe, as of today. So they are not doing this with any knowledge. Time starts now.
Do we have to use the full
so,
30 seconds?
Just saying, Johnny, technically, we could just pivot if anyone comes up with anything really good.
Or what if one of them gets it right? If one of them gets it right,
that would be
awkward. Do we give them 4 points for accuracy, or do we give them 1 point for like making our lives much more complicated? Because we're going to have to spend.
I think you have to give them 2 points because otherwise you're going to draw a bunch of attention.
The thing is, I feel like if they're going to make us spend the next years being like, no, we didn't steal Ryan's ending. It was already written. I don't know. I kind of want to punish
finish
him. On
the highest risk question. I can't believe you chose to finish on the highest risk question.
I was up for the musical one, but
well, the thing is, I was thinking about the musical one, but then Shahan proved that he already had an instrument, and I don't want to reward that sort of behavior.
An instrument.
That is time, Johnny.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not rewarding this tomfoolery. Okay. So let's start with Martin. Martin, 30 seconds. How does the Magnus Protocol end?
Robin Lennox kicks open the mainframe, dragging with him all the previous characters. Ryan's there. Everyone's coming out, like all the previous dead people are like, no, this isn't what's gonna happen. We're gonna save protocol. And then they start typing on keyboards, type, and they delete the Magnus Protocol, and it's gone, and the world is saved, and we did it by computers and Robin Lennox.
I really enjoy.
4 points, please.
I do really enjoy that in your telling. It's Ryan that's dead. Ryan is dead.
I've passed through all the other universes, and I've actually dragged Ryan, the voice actor from our universe, into the Protocol universe.
Yeah, sorry about that, Ryan.
Worth noting, the Deadpool kind of postmodern take on endings is very in at the moment. He is of the moment.
Okay. Let's Ryan, assuming that you don't have the exact same ending in mind, where you are dragged out of the mainframe to hack the Magnus Protocol. What is your pitch for the end?
It's just built up to an awful, horrific crescendo where literally the only 2 things or being that are left alive are this sort of brought back into the universe version of Martin, and the brought back into the universe version of John, where they're together once again while everything's about to implode, but they're nuzzled in to a couple of nice cows in the Highlands of Scotland while it's all crumbling beneath their feet, crumbling above their heads.
So your pitch for the Magnus Protocol ending is that we fan service so hard it destroys every other character.
That's the one
in Protocol.
That's the one.
I like that.
We might have to pivot, Alex.
Chat is on board. Chat is on board. Apparently, Scotland being the only surviving nation, very popular as a decision.
I mean, that's maybe the one part I'm like, yeah. Yep. Anusha, your pitch, please.
Computers fall, everyone dies.
Just as in squashed by computers?
That was 4 seconds.
That's it. Yeah.
Lovely.
Lovely. Can I have Anusha's remaining time?
No. And Shahan, you get 30 seconds. Pitch me your ending.
Okay. Gwen is no more. An ominous melody plays, and then we fade in to
President Queen Gwendolyn Bushargarian, first of that name, momager of the externals, ruler of 6.5 boroughs. And then Gwen gets up and gets onto her clown dragon steed, Mr. Bonzog, flies over and what used to be Wembley Arena, and then sees all the people that wronged her. A barista that called her Gweg, Marjorie the call center person, and then we see Sam shivering in his boxers, and there with animated tattoos.
Okay, so your pitch. So
let the Gwenda games begin is what she ends it with.
Oh, okay. I thought it was pretty much a straight down the line Game of Thrones ending parody.
I'm gonna,
But
yes,
there's also
that's
some,
definitely.
Okay. Just like a
game. So to recap, you have Robin Lennox just kicked shit in.
Robin Lennox saved the day.
You have the end of season 5 again, but in Scotland. You have everyone gets
the
squashed.
opposite. It's and then you have we do Game of Thrones,
and then you have Game of Thrones with a good one-liner.
Now, the thing is, I think I might give the 4 points to Shahan, and I'll tell you for why. It's because while it in no way resembles the ending of the Magnus Protocol, the ending of Game of Thrones is famously hated. And I'm just very nervous about ending any big series. And there's probably some people who are going to be like, that was rubbish, which I like. That's a concern I have. So I'm going to give Shahan 4 points for potentially predicting that, and just as a little superstitious, warding it away.
Do you want to find out what happens to Alice?
No. I mean, things I know. You know what? I respect the swing from Ryan of like undoing the end of season, like the protocol has actually all been one like massive con for us to undo the end of season 5 of the Magnus Archives. It's obviously not true, but it does give me a chuckle, so I'll give
that is
3 points there.
Okay.
I'll give 2 points to Computers Fall Everyone Dies because it was quick. And Martin gets a point because he trapped me in a dungeon earlier in the stream. And
give me no points.
No,
never let it be said that you
not
hold
the
a
game.
grudge.
You did the task though, is the thing. So you get the point.
Yeah.
So
well
is
done, everyone.
my decisions.
So we have the scores here. It is close, but we do have a clear winner. So starting at the very, very surprising, who could have possibly predicted it bottom, we have Martin with 8 whole points. 8 points more than we thought. Moving into third place with a slightly more respectable 10 points, we have Anusha.
Woo!
And now in second place with only 1 point in it, we have, with 11 points,
Ooh.
Shahan, making Ryan with 12 points the winner of our legally distinct, definitely not Taskmaster Archival Assistance games.
Nice.
Cheers, guys.
First inaugural.
Thank you all for joining us for this just delightful time. I had a great power trip time. And Alex, how was it for you? Thank you, Alex.
Sweaty, and I can see things now that aren't happening.
Right. Oh, and we have reached £7,135 in donations for AKT.
I mean, that's very good for charity, but I don't want to do the forest.
Alex
I don't
is
want
gonna
to
have
do the
to
forest.
carry me through the forest. In the game, like
so
in
much
the
work.
To be fair, if you want to carry me through a forest like in real life, just not on stream. It's not for anything.
You should play the forest in a forest.
Johnny is not as outdoorsy as you might think.
I've just got a beard. It's very different.
That sounds horrendous.
So thank you all very much for joining me. And thank you to everyone who joined us for this stream and donated to AKT, the Albert Kennedy Trust. The total we have raised so far is £7,135. The donation page will remain open until next week. All giveaways are now closed. Giveaway winners will be contacted next week by our mods. Thank you to all of the guests. Thank you to Martin and Shahan and Ryan and Anusha and Dylan and Athen and I've lost my place in the and yes, yeah, Ross Carter. Yeah, obviously, it was more that I'm looking for all the plots out of the on all the blood on the clock. Do I not? Okay, cool. I was looking. I was like, there must be a list of that and all the wonderful blood on the clock tower people. Thank you all very much for. Oh, and Lowry as well was here. Thank you all very much.
And the mods, April and Jess, for running all of the digital stuff in the background.
Oh, actually, did I accidentally thank Martin?
You did. I was the first one you thanked, actually.
No.
He meant Martin Blackwood.
I think you mentioned him as a guest.
I'm just sort of here, and you can't get rid of me.
So now that this stream is coming to an end, but you don't have to stop watching this screen. You can, in fact, follow our raid link to the Woebegone stream, which is a little. I think that Dylan described it as an after-party stream. Do we know what Dylan's actually doing over there?
It's basically a one-man show.
It's a one-man show. So that is going to be, if you follow the raid link, then as soon as this one ends, you'll be over there and continuing to have a real good time. Thank you all of you for joining us. Thank you, Alex, for just I mean, actually, no. You know what? No, thanks, Alex. You should be in bed.
I'm a bad example.
Be in bed.
Yes, you are correct.
Practice what you preach about looking after yourself.
No, hypocrisy is a way of life. You have to embrace it.
I don't know if that's what we want to end on. But there it is.
Sorry, give me a second.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go.